It's usually about now we play some music, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you love Lego Star Wars, say yeah. If you feel as cool as
Are you playing anything?
If you like hanging with the
Yeah. You're not here again.
No.
Weird, isn't it? I'm going to play somewhere else.
Yeah.
Chilling with that cool gang, hells yeah. If you love Lego Star Wars, say yeah. If you feel as cool as an ice cube, say yeah. If you like hanging with the UK fam, say yeah. If you hold it down with the cool gang, say yeah. Chilling with that cool gang, hells yeah. If you love Lego Star Wars, say yeah. If you feel as cool as an ice cube, say yeah. If you like hanging with the UK fam, say yeah. If you hold it down with the cool gang, say yeah. Chilling with that cool gang, hells yeah. Getting frosty with the lag. Ice cold. If you love Lego Star Wars, say yeah. If you feel as cool as an ice cube, say yeah. If you like hanging with the UK fam, say
Ending, I can hear it.
If you hold it down with the cool gang, say yeah. Chilling with that cool gang, hells yeah.
It's enough of that. Yeah, so how's it going, guys? Episode 90. Jesus. Episode 90. And also day 104 of streaming every day till I hit 1,000 subscribers. But yeah, more importantly, episode 90. 10 more eps. And 10 more episodes, and we'll have been 100 episodes. Jesus, we gotta cook up something special for that 100th episode. I don't know what. We'll have to cook something up. Maybe we'll just do like an all-stars list. Anybody who's ever been on the show, come on. But yeah, Clara Doon is out there. How are you doing, Clara? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us on this journey to 1,000 subscribers. But you're tuning into our regular weekly show, and Big Ken's out there as well. I threw a few of the other comments up while the intro was going on, just because I don't know what time Whittakee's going to be here to do the good old rhinestone cowboy. So just me and Nimble for the time being. Unfortunately, apparently the taxes went up on, in particular, spuds in the island. So therefore, Slurpy's got no internet because the entire of Ireland have lost internet signal because
they've gone to civil war because
yeah,
someone's ate all the spuds.
And good old Mike, hey, yo, Mikey, he's answered the question that we put in the chat. So guys, not too late, get your answers in. What is your favorite molded creature? Particularly Lego Star Wars, of course. Lego Star Wars molded creature. And why am I looking down there? Why is this camera off? What is your favorite Lego Star Wars molded creature? And if Lego was gonna make another one, you know, Blue Sky World now, don't think, oh, they'll never make that. Oh, they've already done something. Don't worry about all that shit, because obviously, you know, we're not sending the answers off to Lego. This is just kind of wish list type stuff, shitty pipe dream. If you want them to make something in a big fig, what's it going to be? You get one choice. Put it in the comments, and obviously we'll address those. If you're answering the question, put like an ice cube emoji. It doesn't have to be our emoji in case you're not a member, but an ice cube emoji in the chat prior to your answer, so we'll stick out and we know it's an answer to the question we've asked. And in the meantime, we are having a few people pop in here. So guys, if you're just tuning in, if you're just joining us, this is episode 90 of Cool Hang Luke. And it's also day 104 of me streaming every day, back to back, until we hit 1,000 subscribers. And we're going to keep going until we get there. Recently hit the 750. We're 3/4 of the way there. So guys, make sure to
subscribe.
Yeah, if it pops up, it's being a bit weird at the moment. There you go.
I saw it. Subscribe.
Subscribe to the
drop
channel.
the like as well.
Make sure you like the stream. And if you don't do either of those things,
fuck you.
But no, appreciate you, everybody. We've got this new banner, which I'm going to throw up along the bottom. I won't keep her on the whole way through because a banner, but while there's nothing on the bottom, we'll check it up. We've put this together. So here is our thank you to all of our members. And then, so there's 47 members. Actually, now it's officially 46 because somebody who was gifted a membership, I don't think they'd ever even been on the show properly, but they decided to delete their account, probably because of the influx of membership posts and stuff that I was putting up. But I hadn't seen him in the community for a long time, so they probably just decided the time is up. Speaking of YouTube channels, today is officially my 7-year anniversary of my channel. 7 years today since I created this YouTube channel, believe it or not.
Fair play, mate. And members, you'll know this. You can actually go back and watch that old video. Is it 2019 when you've done a haul or something? Yeah,
I've got a couple more of those. I think I got 2 or 3 more. So
you look older in that than you do now.
Thanks, mate. It's the show. It takes years off me. I'm not sure why.
It puts years on Whittakee.
Yeah, I think we're all like, what's his name? What's the guy who's got a painting in the attic? Who just never ages. Somebody in the chat, I can't remember his name. Dorian Gray. So we're all Dorian Gray, and Whittakee's the picture. So yeah, 7 years. Clara Dune is saying Sebulba. Do you know what? We didn't include Sebulba because we had a bit of a last minute change, and I'll get to that when we start talking about it. But basically, we decided last minute. Well, actually, we haven't decided. I'll let you guys decide, because if it is, there's a little bit more work to do. But I'll show you in a sec what we've got lined up in terms of creatures. We're going to tier list them. But of course, when we do a tier list, there's not as much interaction from you guys. And we know that you guys love a bit of juicy interaction. So we're going to hopefully get Slurpy and Whittakee in here soon. And then we're going to hit the Rhinestone Cowboy. But if not, we will hold off and do that as soon as Whittakee turns up, because I know he loves it. We're going to dive then straight into our topic, which is molded figs. It's not that many. At the moment, there's 16. Obviously, you guys are going to decide whether we do more or not. And we're going to just tier list them, which means us bitching and moaning and at each other's throats to decide who we think should be top or whatever. And then, as usual, you guys will pick one each from the top tier and let you guys poll which is the ultimate ice cold molded fig or molded creature. But the other thing we're going to talk about is we're going to have a call in live and direct from Brickworld from our good man Liam Brick to Bed at some point. I just realized I forgot to send him the stream link, so I have to send him that now. But also we are going to be talking about those leaks and rumors, and then right at the end of the show, Whittakee wants to do a little section on Brickworld and his hype for that. So that's what we've got in store tonight. But just try and make things as exciting as possible for you guys, because obviously there's going to be a long wait where there's no polar interaction. We've got a bunch of topic-related choices for you guys, so you get to pick what you think you'd like to see. And some of those are a bit stupid, but we'll get to those as and when. Let me send the link over to Liam, because I completely forgot. Send us the link. I'm at the Lego Discovery Center store. Oh, okay.
Nice.
Stream ad link sent to Big Liam. So that's another one done. So let me just call out some of this chat. Good evening, everyone. Hope you're all having a great weekend. Boys and gals, Muttley's in the house. 100th episode celebration shit show. Absolutely. It's got to be. How cool would it be how cool
That every week, Ken.
Well, I'm thinking, how many? So it's another 10 weeks till we hit 100, right? So that's another 70 shows, 70 live streams, daily live streams, right?
Well, you might have hit 1K before that.
No, I'm just wondering whether we can hit both at the same time. That'd be pretty cool, because I did calculate it to be about 155. So I'm just trying to think, is my maths off or is my maths right there? 10 more episodes, 10 more weeks, 7 daily streams. Yeah. So could be hitting both at the same time. That'd be sweet. Ken, I sent my hashtag in Discord DM. I'm not sure what that's about, but there you go. Maggie's there. Jesus loves you. Have a blessed day. Jesus does love me in particular, because I've got a similar beard to him. But yeah, thank you for the love, Maggie, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, especially if you're new here. Muttley's there. Internet famine in North Island. Absolutely. Got it. See you Wednesday, Papa Rex. Muttley Sabolba. Yeah, so we will come back to that, Clara Doon. It's a very good point. 7 years. Liam Lad, hopefully having a great start to your Brick World holiday, mate. And then Greek name that I can't read out.
It's Russian, I think.
I'm looking at you in Russia right now. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Hello to
worldwide.
Russia. And just make sure you are liking and subscribing to the channel. I appreciate you popping in. Welcome. So yeah, a little bit of chatting between the guys and live and direct from, I keep saying from Brick World, but it's not really Brick World officially yet until Wednesday. So live and direct from Chicago.
Oh, Chicago.
Hey, how we doing, boys?
Let's go, mate.
All right, geezer.
All right, guys. How you doing? All right.
Say hi to the rest of the gang. They're just all trying weights out at the moment. Got Bearded.
Big
Bearded.
The man of steel, Kennedy.
Hello, what's up, guys?
Got Otto.
All right,
Got
big lads.
Pile of Pockets Master. And I think Mole's looking at Lego in a different style, but we're in Dick's Sporting's Goods right now.
Oh, yeah. Getting a handful of dicks.
Yeah, we're playing with Dick's bait.
Hey, smashing weights.
Tell Austin if I'm wearing this in memory of his birthday.
He's wearing the Brick Connection shirt for your birthday, Austin. He's wearing the Brick Connection shirt for your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, sir. Is that gray? Or is that the blue? Is that the blue? That's gray.
This is the dark bluish gray.
Oh, there you go. True color. Oh, is that Nimble?
Nimble's there as well, yeah.
G'day, Nimble. Good day.
Tell us what it's like over there, guys. How are we feeling? We excited? What's the hype like?
Yeah, we're excited. We're excited to see the Coop and Tyler showdown.
Yeah.
I'm putting 500 down. Coop wins one punch.
Wait,
Yeah.
What's that?
Coop's gonna lay Tyler flat in one punch. $500.
What, is there really a fight organized?
Oh, there's a beef going on between them. Yeah.
Oh,
You can
okay.
keep for that.
I'm putting all my money on Coop as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm gonna put 15 grand in the hat for Coop to win.
I'll double it.
Yeah, you can bet on. Yeah, put it on brick bets. Brick bets.
Yeah.
Wait, so Tyler is in Life Bricks, right?
Yeah. Tyler Life Break. That's it. Yeah, there's a little bit of a beef been going on the last couple of months on the ACOB channel. I think most of it's put on a little bit. It's just over exaggerated, but yeah, it's been pretty fun.
When's that actually happening then? Have they got like a ring set up and everything, or is it going to be a street fight?
Nah, it's just a bit of a joke at this point. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be a showdown or anything.
All right. I have no clue. I'm just so out of the loop.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there he is.
You know this fella?
Yeah, seeing you together
dog.
in the flesh is kind of weird.
Yeah, that's how I feel. It's been crazy. It's been a great couple of days.
Yeah, I'm a lot fatter in person.
The camera head's a few pounds, mate. You're all right.
Actually,
Like those guys.
The beard isn't as big in person.
Not as big in person.
Did you have it trimmed down? Yeah, it does look shorter.
Because I got a black shirt on.
yeah. That's it.
Well, look, you kick back there, mate.
Yeah.
And obviously, I'm pretty sure there's people in the chat shouting out to you. Nice. Look at the
That's it.
I actually
Who
trimmed
needs a
mine
pocket
yesterday.
fig these days? He's got a beard fig. You could stuff loads in there. You don't
Didn't
need a
quite hear
pocket fig, do you? You could have a beard fig.
You can hide loads of
Beard
minifigs
fig.
in there.
Needing to make a proper black beard piece.
Yeah.
I could get a custom bloke to make one.
Sausage fest at Dick's.
Sausage fest it is. Pretty much is.
It's not bad though.
I was a bit disappointed. I was expecting to see a lot more dicks, to be honest.
Yeah. Amy is saying, hello, boys. Looking forward to when Martin and Nimble can attend Brickworld.
Hopefully.
Martin's still going. The only person who's not going is me, Nimble, and Slurpy this year. But hopefully we get Nimble there one year. We'll see if he's not working like the next day.
I work 9 days a week. It's tough.
You, Martin. Oh, yeah, I've been. Oh, you mean like, yeah. Get us there. Yeah, no, it was a sad day when I had to cancel my tickets and stuff, but it makes sense. I would have been leaving yesterday morning as well if I was originally going. So, anyway, let's press on. Not enough dick for Liam. Oh, the dick jokes, mate. You opened it up now. When you can come back? Yeah, I don't know. I'll get back there one day. Maybe 2028. But anyway, we'll see. So, guys, let's move forward. Let me show you first of all the most important thing, which is what are the figgies that we've got lined up. And then, of course, you guys are going to have your first opportunity to do some kind of voting because oh wait, let me go show that.
Yeah.
Listen. This has time.
So the question is this: do we believe that some of these characters or some of these creatures, if you like, shouldn't be in here? So let me just add this to stage. Bugger off.
There's a bit of a grey area in it. We
Yeah.
obviously there's big figs which, you know, they've got to be in there, but then there's moulded figs. Liam looks tanned.
Who's that supposed to be?
Is it Dennis Rodman?
That's the one.
Why has he got a
Probably,
white
innit?
nose?
He's got the hair.
Probably because of what he's been sniffing.
I thought Dick's was like a hardware store.
No, it's a sporting goods store. You can get Pokemon cards and everything here.
Oh, this is a Lego.
No Lego, but we just went to the Discovery Center. Got a make and take, little dog.
Nice. Yeah. Okay, guys, so here we go. So we got 16 molded creatures. And basically, last minute, we decided that there could be some more entries into this. There was argument over the Anzellans, and then we thought, right, well, if we're putting the Anzellans in, surely we've got to put the Grogu's in. So I did actually add them. So you'll see. Let me see if I can go to the edit function. So they are available to add in. Let's see where they are. The only problem is
do
that,
an honourable mention for Subalba as well for Clara.
well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's not just that, because now I think about it, it was also that creature from last week. What's his name? The worst fig.
What was his name? Is it Aldarbido?
Yeah. So these are the ones that are in for. Oh, fuck's sake! What's going on here now? So these are the ones that are up for contention. So we've got. You'd have to excuse Tier Maker because unfortunately, it's a hunk of shit when it comes to being able to edit. You can't actually ever remove images that you've used. Once they're on there, they stay on there forever. So every time I made a mistake and added the wrong character, basically stayed on there permanently. So let's see if we can get these up into here. So let me just line these up first. So these are the creatures that we're talking about. We're talking about Grogu, Christmas Grogu. So first edition Grogu, first edition Christmas Grogu, new edition Grogu with his armor, Babu Frick.
What was his name? Grogu.
Oh, you got Anzellen 1, and where the hell's the other guy gone?
Got Babu Frick and then the two Anzellans.
Yeah, but I can't see him now. He's disappeared. Oh, there he is. And then we got these two Anzellans. So there's another 7 characters to add. So the poll is going to go up in the chat. Do we add these? Because Lego classes these as minifigs, right? And also, you guys have got to remember when we were voting the top 25 or the top characters from 2025, top minifigures from 2025, and I didn't include this Anzellen from the advent calendar, there was absolute uproar in the chat. It's like, he's a minifig, he's a minifig. So just question yourselves now. Either you were all wrong last time or you're going to be wrong this time. So you just decide, do we want to add these in as molded, or do we want to leave them out and have them as minifigs? And bearing in mind, if we do add these in, it also means that I've got to try and find the other molded creatures that are out there, which as far as I know, I can think of only 2. Actually, no, 3, because there's 2 versions of, what's his name, Subalba, and that other fucking weird creature.
Aldarbido.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that won't take that long. And I can blame Slurpy because he's not here. He was the one supposed to be researching this. I offered to do it Friday night, but he said he'd do it. So we can blame him. Pesky Irish.
Right. Well, let the chat decide then, because they're there ready to go. I'm happy to add the other 3. If anyone else can think of any more besides those 3, we'll obviously add them in as well. But
it doesn't count if they've got minifig legs. That doesn't count. So like Watto doesn't count.
No, so I wouldn't have done Watto. It would have been new Subalba, old Subalba, Aldarbido. Liam, mate, I'm going to put your mic on mute, all right? Because it's picking up a lot of background noise. But if you want to say something, just unmute yourself. I can hear like the wind and every other person in the shopping center having a conversation. When I said to you about will you be able to lock in, what I basically meant was, are you going to be able to sit and do the show, which we didn't expect you to do, being that you're out there enjoying yourself. That's why I said just do a pop in. But if you want to do a lock in, mate, you're gonna have to try and go somewhere where the sound is a bit more reasonable. Yeah, I think he's talking now. I've turned his mic off. Wait a sec.
Had great week.
Say again.
So, I was just saying, I might duck out for a little bit there. I think we've got a few things to do, but I might try and jump on in a bit later if that's all right. When it's quieter, I can't hear you very well.
Yeah, I was going to say, mate, we're struggling here because we can hear everything. So we can. Like that guy on the other side of the shopping centre, I just heard him scratch his ass. So
All right. Well, if it's a little bit quieter later, I might jump back on. But I'm excited about this because there's a lot of stuff there I want to talk about. So
Yeah. Well,
Definitely, mate.
if you're in a position where you can come back and lock in with us, mate, then feel free to. But at the same time, you know, if I was in Brick World, I'd be saying fuck the show. I'm there with real people, so it's totally up to you, mate.
all right then, guys. I'll catch you in a bit. See ya.
Speak to you later. Ta. Yeah, it wasn't the audio was that bad, but every now and then I was just catching like I don't know whether it was wind or what was going on, but
Yeah.
So right, vote in the. I mean, I'm kind of trying to play for time now until these guys turn up. But if they haven't kind of rocked up soon, we're going to have to just press on without them, unfortunately.
I think we add them in. I think we add them in, especially if we're waiting for the guys at least, and we have to start without them. At least it gives us more option. You know what I mean?
We can still start and do the other things. I believe in democracy.
Democracy. Yeah, fair enough.
My allegiance is to the republic, to democracy.
To democracy.
Okay, so poll is: do we add mini fig molds?
Yes.
Hell yeah. These aren't mini figs today. Or no, these are mini figs.
To be fair, I bet a lot of the viewers this week are at Brick World, aren't they?
Yeah, it don't seem to be affecting our numbers though, so I'm really pleased with that. 29 people watching. Guys, this is day 104 of me streaming every single day back to back until we hit 1,000 subscribers. So you're on this journey with us to help us get to 1,000 subscribers, which means I need you guys to hit that subscribe button, like the stream, but also lock in because this is episode 90 of our weekly show where we're currently doing this. In case you were wondering. Star Wars molded creatures tier list. So which is the best Star Wars Lego molded creature? I mean, I put a couple there on the thumbnail. We got 16 at the moment. Could be 23. Could be 26. We're waiting for you guys to find out. So if you're out there and you're in the chat and you've got the opportunity to go into YouTube, there's actually a poll there to decide whether we're going to include Grogu and the Anzellans, and possibly Subalba and some other creatures, which I dare say we'll probably miss. But or we just press on with the 16 we've got. And look, I'm going to give it a few more minutes, and then we're going to start without these guys, so their opinions will be null and void on any of the characters they've missed. So, you know, for want of a better term, fuck them.
Fuck you.
You're late, you don't get an opinion. But yeah, like I said, guys, if you're just tuning in, make sure you subscribe to the channel, especially if you're new here. And whether you're new or old, make sure you like the stream. Would really appreciate it. It really helps the channel. And like I said, I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. And the only way to achieve that is by you guys feeling sorry for me. And also forgot to say, we've got a new version of the Ice Cube guy, which we still have yet to name. That'll be up for members to start coming up with some names soon. But this week we've got a molded Jabba version of him. So what do you think? Hit and miss or that? Hit and miss on that guy or what? Liam said it looked like in the members post that it looks like a sperm. And I was like, why is your sperm green and slimy?
Oh, what? Rotter or Jabba?
this cube in the corner.
Oh, the ice cube. This is probably my favourite ice cube, to be fair. This one, the Grogu one, was good as well.
Don't add them. If you add them, you have to add the 2BD droids. Well, no, because in fairness, the droids and creatures, they're droids. So we'll do them separate another day. We do intend to do a droids tier list, but that's going to be massive because that's going to be molded droids, gonk. We should just do gonk droids separate, I think, and then just do every other droid. When you think about like all the bounty hunters, all the R2 units, there's so many. We might need to break them up and do like protocol
Bricktastic mug,
R2 droids. Yeah. So only a Sith deals in absolutes. So Rogue Lannister is out there. How you doing? Rogue Lannister's locked in. Nice to see you. Cara Dune. Well, I'm for Marek, Embo's dog. Yes, that's a good pick. What would you like to see though, Cara Dune? And Cara Dune is coming to us from Nimble's channel. So nice to see you there. If you want to, not there's anything wrong with watching on Nimble's channel, but if you'd like to get involved
head
with the
over
rest,
to the Cool Hands channel because that's where the chat is a bit more busy.
Yeah, chat's a bit more lively. You might feel a little bit lonely in there, Cara Dune, but as you can see from the comments, there's lots of people commenting, but obviously yours is going to be on its own. So head over to this channel, but make sure you like and subscribe over with Nimble while you're there if you haven't already.
And shout out Clara. I think she's come from the Clan Fete, which is the t-shirt I'm rocking. Two guys from the States, John and Brandon, who I've been watching their streams for weeks, months maybe. Great community over there. And so, yeah, appreciate you, Clara, coming over from there to support me and the guys. So thank you.
Yeah, I can't wait to pick that one up. Absolutely. Ken is saying, I think of the Ice Cube as Chill Bill. I don't know. I'm still debating on names, but we'll get there eventually. But yeah. Oh, look. See, we've had like, what do we have? 26, 29, 32 viewers. As soon as Whittakee turns up, down to 14. How's it going? Whittakee? You all right?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
You missed the Brick World call-in, mate.
I had family matters. Sorry.
He did say he was going to call in again later. In fairness, so
who did?
Liam, they're out there with all the boys.
So right, okay, cool.
Bearded, our Steve Tyler.
Yeah.
Who else was there? True Squadron. They were in Dick's. So
okay.
Yeah, they were buying a bunch of Dicks in Dick's.
Amy's
out there. It's nice to see Amy back. You know,
yeah.
We lost Amy for a while. We replaced Amy with our Amy, otherwise known as Sarah. Like the kind of.
Oh, you can never replace Amy.
I don't want to say the mother because that suggests that she's older than us or old enough to be our mother, which isn't the case for most of us. But
not in my case.
Kind of like a surrogate mother or sister or auntie to the channel. But yeah, Amy, we've had Sarah, which actually is strange because this is the longest we've been live without Amy. I'm getting the names mixed up now. Without Sarah popping in, so hopefully Sarah will be.
It is lovely to see you, Amy.
Maybe Sarah and Amy are the same person, and that's why. because she's not here. That's weird. Maybe it's the same person.
Papa Rex, I should be there tomorrow. Yeah, I'm leaving here tomorrow at like 5:15 in the morning, and then then I'm off.
Hello, surrogate what? Oh yeah, Sarah, you went to see Disclosure Day. What was it like? Just obviously don't give us spoilers, but out of 10. Right, Clara Dune. So if you go into the description of the video you're watching, I'm not sure if it works like that for Nimbles. There should be a YouTube channel.
I don't think it will be in the description. So you'll just have to search Cool Hand Luke Bricks on YouTube, and you will find us, Clara.
Does it not work like that for yours then? Where's Nimble?
I think I have to do. I think it does like a different description. It doesn't like copy and paste in.
I think
Oh.
it's yeah. I mean, I know if you put in Whittakee 68, that gets to mine. But
You ain't kidding anyone with that 68, by the way.
hey,
You ain't kidding anyone with that 68.
well, it's the year I was born, isn't it? So
Oh. That was
1868, but
yeah.
But
God.
where is it then?
you're looking
Where will it-
dapper,
where will it
Whittakee, by
appear?
the way.
Well, especially if I was born in 1868.
No, you look fresh. You look ready. You know what I mean?
I
You
do. I feel I've just seen some family I haven't seen for 21 years, and it's really nice for them to actually say, "Wow, you look really good." So that was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, the family thing I had, it wasn't bad. It was good. So it was nice. But yeah.
Oh, so right. So you've had to add your own thingy.
Yeah. It doesn't copy and paste it for me.
Right. So let me know next time you're going to do that. And what I'll do is I will
You just do it.
copy and paste it to you.
Yeah.
And yeah, because I can't add your channel myself. You've got to do it. So, and I'll send it to you. But yeah, so so Jesus Loves You was from you as well. That's from Maggie and the Russian person. So nice.
Great mix.
And they put the ice cube after Sepulveda as well. Well done. So Clara's paying attention. I'd like to see that. You're the first person I think who I've ever asked, in 90 episodes of this show, they've actually done it. So well done. So I just trying to find a quicker way for Clara to get to us. So yeah, at Cool Hand Luke Bricks. We'll get there. Right.
I didn't know this. So Paddy, she said, give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. She said, without spoiling it, made me nostalgic and loved the John Williams score. So was that the last thing he probably did then before he's not very well? Maybe. He's not well at the moment, is he? He's not looking.
He's getting on a bit, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Amy saw it as well and enjoyed it. I've got no idea what it is, to be honest.
I did see. I saw the trailer, and I saw the trailer, and I thought, well, that looks good. And then I did see. I don't know if it was a spoiler or whatever, but I saw a thumbnail, and it just said, "This is not an Alien film." Like, so because I think people think it's a, but I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we can talk about it soon.
Yeah.
Once a few more people have seen it. So let's have a look.
What's the crack with the poll? What's the crack with the poll, Mark?
Let's see how the poll is going. Oh, it's close. So far, people are saying no, these are minifigs, which, I got to say I agree with, because, and then not only that, it means we've got to add more Dewberries. And like I said, everybody wanted to tear a strip off me when I was trying to say, when I didn't include Baba Frick, say, no, he's a minifig, you've got to have him in there. So it can't be both.
I've always classed them as minifigs, but am I wrong? I don't know.
Well, no, they are classed as minifigs, whereas these ones at the top aren't. Like even Slash Just Crumb, you won't come up as a minifig when you put
right. I suppose. Because, I mean, I'm one of these people that also like battle droids and super battle droids. I class them as minifigures as well. But
I probably would have are minifigures. I agree, but
I would have said Rotter. I would have said Rotter is probably a minifig as well. I'm just trying to see what it comes up as on Bricklink.
I would say Rotter and probably Salacious B Crumb are, because they're named, maybe.
Yeah. Well, no, because Jabba the Hutt's named.
No, but like they're smaller creatures that are named. I mean, like
Rotter's just a big bogey.
They're in there now, anyway.
No, they're not.
Are they not?
No, I haven't added them in yet. So
Isn't
let's
go the second one in. I can't see properly.
Yeah. Rotter's in there. Yeah, sorry, I thought you meant the 7 we were debating.
Oh, right.
Keep Rotter in, please. Big fan of Rotter.
Yeah, like I say, it's like something.
Yeah, no,
that
I'm not.
needs-
I'm not debating taking him out. I just want to
Bloody
know.
hell. Muttley again. He's,
What's that blue thing?
mate, he's,
Oh, that's yeah.
Muttley's dropped 10 members, 10
Oh.
gifted.
Fucking hell, Matleyman, what are you doing to me?
Oh, thank
I
you,
mean,
Muttley.
it's better to do that than to do a donation, I guess, because it's.
Yeah.
But that puts us up to 56 members. Jesus, I can't keep up. I can't fit any more on the scrolling thingy.
Hey, Muttley, you're an absolute legend, mate.
What a legend. So,
Masters of the Universe, great film, by the way.
let us know, Muttley, what you'd like to have as a super chat. We can
He's
mix
got to
it.
play his own super chat, surely.
Well, it's up to him. He's made the fucking donation, so I'm saying
Well,
for him.
perhaps he can have that one and one he chooses.
Double
Possibly.
bubble.
So what was the other person we were debating?
Sebulba.
No, we've done
Aldarbido.
He's classed as a minifig. So we want to debate Salacious Crumb, don't we?
Yeah.
Salacious
So what?
Crumb.
So we doing ones that aren't mini, so they're not classed as minifigs, yeah?
Well, this is what we're trying to debate.
Yeah, cool. That's good.
I suppose Salacious B. Crumb, it can't just sit on stud like a stud, can it? It needs to sit on something. Can't stand.
Well, I gotta say, Salacious B. Crumb is classed as a minifig according to Bricklink, but then so is Jabba the Hutt. So, so I don't know what's going on here now. What do we do?
I think you just keep them in, and then the original ones you were going to keep, and then just don't bother adding the Grogus and the Anzellans. Maybe just add Sebulba, because that's like a completely different mold away from figs and similar things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think we look. Obviously, we've lost time as well now because, we had a couple of people who were don't know. I can't tell the time. No, we had a couple of people in late, but also, yeah, with everything else going on and the brick world call in, and we've lost a bit of time. So I don't want to, spend all afternoon.
Did you get a message from Slurpy?
Every creature that lives. We'll just press on with these 16 that we've got. We can always do these separate because I think by the time you add Sebulba, the 2 Sebulbas and that add Obido and something else, might even have enough for another tier list. So, So Batley is saying dealer's choice on the super chat. So let's play his because I think it's rude not to. And then we'll follow it up and I'll just pick out one at random.
Saul makes 10. 10 ought to do it, don't you think? You think we need one more? You think we need one more? All right, we'll get one more.
Well done, mate. Top
Nice.
man, mate. I really appreciate you. Thank you, mate.
Evening, False Bricks.
False Bricks out
All
there.
right, False Bricks.
Right.
I take it you've done the shout, have you, tonight?
We didn't, but I have pretty much thrown up every comment.
Okay,
So,
that's cool.
I think we're probably a bit past it by now. So,
Well, very quickly. Hello, everybody.
if I do this as, will that work? No, it puts us right there.
I can't go without saying welcome to another Super Sunday.
And it's live.
Okay, so these are our creatures then. So let's forget about all that and let's crack on with it. Let's go present mode.
As a tier, not bracket, right? Cool.
So I'm not going to scramble these, but why don't we start with, since we were just talking about him, why don't we start with Salacious B. Crumb? And let me just end the poll because it ended on 50-50, if I'm honest. But no, these are not minifigs was leading all the way up. So I'm going to end it there. It's on the fence, so we've just decided we're going to keep it to the 16 we've got, because we've already lost like nearly an hour just debating that. So and then what we'll do is we'll do a couple of characters, and then I'll put another poll in the chat for you guys, and you'll see shortly. It's all about molded figure wish lists, so we shall see. So as usual, guys, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 elements to choose from. Is it melted? Is it pony? Is it all right? Is it tidy? Is it mint? Or is it cool? And then obviously once we've got a selection in the cool, we'll put a vote out or a poll out to you guys in the chat to decide the ultimate ice cold molded creature. But yeah, first and foremost, which of the Slash's crumbs do you prefer? Because I got to say, I think the older one looks better.
I'll start with this because I've got the newer one because it comes with a barge, and it is by far the worst out of the two because, I mean, it hasn't got the pupils, so it just looks a little bit unfinished. I think I prefer the colour of it. I'd say the colour of the newer one's more accurate, but I think the eyes does play a big part. So yeah, I would prefer the older one.
Yeah, the older one, the colouring seems better as well because he's very kind of light coloured, isn't he? And this one looks like he's been on a sunbed a bit too long.
I don't know. I think the newer one is a bit more accurate, but I might be wrong. I thought he was a bit more darker.
I thought he was a bit darker as well, but
like quite dark orange.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Well, you guys have a little look at that. What I'll do in the meantime is I will try and make this a bit easier for our chat. Did you see, man? I celebrated 7 years on YouTube today.
What's that? Sorry.
Did you see I celebrated 7 years on YouTube today?
No, I haven't. I haven't looked at YouTube all day today. I've been quite busy.
Fucking hell.
I think he's in the middle of.
I'll do it before I go to bed, Martin. All right.
I know. I'm only cheating.
Say like that picture. Oh shit. Yeah, I think he's in the middle of both.
Get a Sharpie and put 2 dots in.
Yeah. Right.
See?
Do you know? I nearly did that with the Mandalorian. Do you know the figures when they got the great the silver visors?
Oh yeah, they definitely need colouring in. Salacious B Crumb, looking at a picture of him on Google, he's minging. He's got like one of them holes in his necks, like that 20 a day smokers have after like when they're like 80 years old.
I just remember
Look,
you see him.
Full screen mirror set.
Yeah, hold on, come in. Right.
Look how minging that hole is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but that.
Like that is minging, but yeah.
Yeah, don't smoke, kids.
Yeah, you'll save lots of money. And obviously health reasons.
So
Yeah.
are we starting with the newer one just because it's first on the list?
No, I'm gonna do something to make it a bit easier for you guys. I didn't realize I could do both at the same time.
Oh God.
So this is our boy. You're right, though. I think the ears are probably better. He hasn't got that tuck in his neck, that hole in his neck, but he does. Yeah, the eyes. It's the eyes for me. I think that's what did it, but also the coloring of it. The coloring just doesn't look right. I feel like it should be. It should be. Like, let's have a look at this guy. This is the. Where's he gone?
I mean, it's funny because we obviously remember him from Return of the Jedi, and we didn't see anything like that for years and then the next time we saw him, he was on a spit. Like they were like eating him.
Talking of spit roast, I don't know. Now I look at it, he looks a bit pasty. But
I think the colour of him in canon, like in universe, should be something in the middle of these two. They've like both got it wrong.
If you could just swap his eyes.
Yeah, take the eyes
first one would be perfect if he swapped his eyes and maybe a bit closer, like they are a bit closer. I
Yeah,
think.
take the
Yeah.
eyes and maybe the colouring of the body, and I'd be quite happy. But
I like more of it. It's got a bit more of a rough any the new one. Actually, I thought I was going to prefer the old one, but I think I prefer the new one.
I think
Well,
the
let-
eyes are too important.
I'm not going to put a poll out there for this, but guys, just let us know in the chat which you rank higher. So let's have it off you each of you then. Where are you putting tanned crumb and pasty
Sub
crumb?
Coop.
Hi, Coop. False Bricks, just to quickly answer your question, Muppets character, mine was Ralph, the dog, on the piano.
Coop. So where are we putting it? Where, like Nimble, where would you want to put tanned crumb?
See, this is where things get complicated as well, because is melted is it compared to everything else on the list? Because really none of these are that bad, are they? Like they're all
No, I
pretty.
don't think you can compare
No,
them to each.
this
Maybe
is-
you can
this-
compare these two, but that's about it, really. You
Yeah,
can't
this
compare
isn't
this up
comparing.
to, like,
This
Wampa.
isn't comparing to each other. This is more like out of 16, which is number 1, which is number 16, and obviously there could be joint 15, joint 12, whatever. But just think of it like that. This is against.
Okay.
You know.
Well, in that sense, I would go all right, like for the new one.
This is what I was going to do. So you agree with that so far? What about pasty
I would
boy?
agree. I would agree with how you've done it exactly.
What about you, Whittakee? What are you saying?
Like I said, the thing is, though, there's a lot of things I prefer with the new one, like the rough and the. I mean, I would have put them both in. It's all right, but I mean, then that's two tidies anyway. So so keep it as it is. That's fine. I'm not really worried about it.
All right.
I haven't got any, so you know, it's like.
Well, let's do Jabba next then, right? So we've got 3 Jabbas. Let's line them up. 3 versions of Jabba. I thought you'd fucking redone this, so they were all the same size. What the fuck's happened there?
So the difference between the newest Jabba and the one in the middle is literally just the color, and I think a few like fat line prints. I think he's got a few more rolls on the newer one. I mean, the old ones, I don't know. There's just something about it, and it like nostalgia plays a big part. Like it's cool, but it's just not like it. Side by side, it is just nowhere near as good as the newest one, is it?
But people's got nostalgic glasses on, they're gonna hate me.
Why?
Well, this is what I mean. Nostalgia plays a massive part, doesn't it? But when it's like judging with your heart or your head.
Just my personal thing. I just don't really like many even when they're figures like the old figures, when it's just all one color, not printed, not anything. It just looks like a big green blob. So it's it's melted for me, I'm afraid.
Really?
There we go. Coop says,
For it. I don't have one. I've never had one. So
the print lines are tan on one of the Jabbas and dark bluish grey on the other. Coop, which is the newest one, has got fat rolls printed on it, hasn't it? Is that the one with the tan or dark bluish grey?
Have they both got the tattoo on it as well? Or?
I think so.
No.
Yeah, this is why I'm thinking. I did this earlier, so I don't know why the fuck it's gone back. So I'm just going to edit it back in a sec, because I had them so they all should fill the screen properly. But like with Jabba the Hutt, I get wanting to know, you know, which is the newer one, whatever. But really, if you're going on what they look like, and I'll throw up the big pictures for you guys now, for anybody who's like, well, I can't really see it, it's tiny. Give me a second and I'll throw them up, because I got big images of all of these now as well. I just want to make sure I got the right size ones in, because some of them are fucking tiny.
Yeah, everyone be patient while Martin makes it bigger.
Yeah, story of my life. Right, let's try that.
Coop can't remember, to be honest. It's super hard to tell.
It is really hard to tell.
Bricks, I honestly see no difference between the old and the new, as in the not the really old one though. But
right, let me make it easy for you guys. I didn't realize I could do these two at the same time. See, so this is great. That's one. That is 2, and that is 3. So obviously ignore the old one, because obviously it's not a huge, you can tell the difference between those two. But this is, I think this is the newer Jabba.
Yeah, I think this is the newest one.
yeah, it's got the tattoo as well on the arm. Yeah,
And then this is the old one. There's not a lot of difference.
It's got more fat rolls on the new one. I'm pretty sure on like the gusset.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, definitely more lines around his stomach.
So really, this one has to be better. Like the new.
I don't know though. See,
the best one.
Now I'm looking at it. I think this one, the face and the coloring on this one, I feel looks better. When you go from that and the detail in the eyes, look at the detail in the eyes on that, and then to that. The detail in the eyes is far better.
If you go to the smaller pictures again, because the one that stood out, I think it's that one. I think for me,
this one I would say is the better one. I would put that as high as there, and I would say that one's not far behind. And then this one I'd say is melted because it looks awful. Like why they not even put a print on it? Because they were printing on molds back then, so why they wouldn't print nothing on it? It's crazy. You know, it's not even like it was. You know, you're not talking 1999 here. It was like what 2005 was it?
Like I said, I don't like any of the. You know, with I think they did it with Watto, with the Gamorrean guards. With I just don't like them.
But look at the detail. Look at the detail in the eyes, where his eyes are kind of glassy, and they're kind of, you can see the extra layers of. And then this one is just like that. This kind of almost looks molded. You know, the coloring, the light color is strong and bold on there. You know, you can tell the difference. Whereas on here, it's quite a faded.
Print. He does look a bit dopey there, doesn't he? A little bit. I think the eyes are too far apart. I think on the other one, yeah, it looks like he's stretched it.
You know what? You've both sort of swayed me, because I have to agree with what you're saying here. The eyes on the older one look a bit more menacing. The only thing I
his head off and put it on the other one.
I like the rolls on the newer one. I think, not saying that the colour's right, but I just think it adds more to it. I think they look good, but you are right about the eyes. The eyes are pretty menacing on the older one, whereas this one looks a bit more.
Yeah, now that I've seen them close up together, and
also the mouth. The mouth is basically the absence of a print, right? Whereas here, there's some colouring in the mouth. Same with the nostrils. There's just no print on the nostrils, colour in the nostrils. So we've got black, a couple of different oranges and yellows in the eyes. We've got the beige. Here, it's just. There's like 3 colors there.
I think again, it's a
color
bit
of the mold, color of the mold, the orange for the eyes, a little bit of black in the eyes. It's the detail's not there.
It's a bit like the Salacious Crumb one. There's some good bits on this and good. So if you could like put that body on that other one, oh my god!
See, I don't think the old one's as bad as what you guys are saying. I get your point.
I do, but
I get your point.
Look at those joints.
It was just quite. It was probably really ahead of its time, in a sense. Like not on about like, it was lazy. There's no printing, but the mold itself,
mate, it looks like. Do you know what? Looking at it now, right?
It just looks funny with like minifig arms.
If you take away the bottom part, it's bloody Slimer. It almost looks like Slimer from Ghostbusters.
Yeah, it's an odd choice. So, you know, look, obviously we're going back to these 2 boys. Yeah. This is what I'm doing with them. Let me throw that back up. I want to go this. I think there's an argument for him being pony or melted. It was the first time they'd done something like this, that sort of size, I think, as well as in terms of a molded fig. But But definitely for me, this one is a contender for the top. This is really good.
Yeah,
this
I
one's got
agree.
Martin, it's
5.9.
exactly the same pick that I was going to do. I was going to do a core mint and a melted. Exactly the same.
See, I would go.
Let's do melted.
I would struggle to put it in melted just because for nostalgia purposes here, but it's 2 against 1, and I ain't going to argue it.
Okay. Let's move on to the next comparison. I'm only popping him here in the top here just so we can kind of see him, next to each other. Let's go do back and do back. Let me get some images up for you guys to do that. I mean, we shouldn't really have to do a comparison with these because it's, it's apples and oranges really, but I will throw them up just so that the viewers at home, especially people because I'm just conscious of people. Jesus, that fills the screen. I'm just conscious of people like Sarah who don't really know what we're talking about here, but can still get involved in terms of, you don't have to have watched Star Wars to know which of these looks better. And in some cases, you don't have to have watched Star Wars to know what, if they look good, even if you don't know what the source material is. Like, hey, we're comparing this with this. But, even when you throw up Rot of the Hut later, it's like, it doesn't matter whether it necessarily looks like him or not. Does it look cool? There's got to be a factor there to that as well. So
Wasn't there another dewback like the other one, but with no like much print on it?
Slurpy decided to leave that one out.
Okay, I will say little story here, right? I had the Kenner version of it, yeah, so quite a big, for the Kenner figures. My daughter, right, when she used to stay on that, she used to have it under her bed because she said it would keep the monsters away. And do you know what? She still got it. She still got it, and it's
class.
still in her house. She showed me it's under her bed.
Oh, fuck.
There's a dewback doing a lot of work.
If that's helped her sleep, then fine. But yeah, it's funny
So
little
look,
things like that.
So look, my thing would be they've gone from fucking I wouldn't even have known this as a dewback. This is crap, right? The head shape is wrong. The eye is creepy. A long pointy tail stare, it never looked like that. It's just not right. I mean, obviously, it's the best they could do at the time. And you could swap out the parts here for the Boga if you really wanted to, just to make it more fun. But generally, yeah, dog shit. I think even when I'm not talking comparatively, whereas this is so accurate. I mean, this is quite old now as well. This isn't even new anymore. But this is so accurate in terms of the shape. It looks a lot better once you've got like the, all the bits and pieces
on it as well.
Yeah.
But the
and the mouth moves and stuff. So
it is brilliant. Moves. There's not a lot. To be honest, it's perfect, and there's nothing they can do to this dewback to improve it. I don't think.
I disagree with that. I think if they were going to color the teeth in, which they have, why not do the nails?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, but
I didn't even notice that. But yeah,
that's just nitpicking. I'm talking in a sense like this has to be in the conversation for maybe mint or cool for me, but I think you've been quite harsh on the old one. I actually think the head mold on the old one is really good for its time. The thing that lets it down is the tail. Looks like
it looks like a fish.
The choice for the tail is awful, but yeah, I do think the head mold and the body shape is okay.
Is this the same? Is this the same 3-part tail they use for Jabba as well?
I'm gonna say
probably.
The only good thing about it is its tail that you could probably clean your ears out with it.
Oh.
The tail is just a wild choice, isn't it? Like,
yeah,
mate, staring at me. Get him off screen.
But and I love the color. I love the sand green color. I know it's not accurate, but I just love the color. I'm not going to use that as like leverage to get it higher up the ranking. I'm just saying, just throwing it out there. It's a lovely color.
I think it's important to note that what's great about this dewback and the other dewback, I guess, to some degrees, they are customizable. You can put like figs on them, you can put a saddle on them, you can build. There's like just bricks on his head, and in this one, obviously the body, so you can, customize it if you wanted to do. Like I've seen people do mocks of like dewback, Forgotten Armies and stuff. So I know obviously the Stormtroopers use these, but I've seen Tusken Raiders on them. I've seen people turn the kind of saddle into like a hut. like a home type thing, like a caravan type thing, and have like multiple people on there, because these beasts of burden, like they can take a lot of weight. They're like our version of donkeys or whatever. And I've seen some really good stuff done with these back in the early days when this first came out. People just kind of adding like weapons racks and stuff to it and all that kind of thing, which you can't do that with most of the other creatures because they don't have that, don't have the ability to put bricks on them. I've also seen some great stuff done with the Rancor as well, but obviously you're kind of limited there because you've got to be able to kind of balance it on whatever is there. But this is, I think this is really good. I do think that, if you're going to start coloring it in and adding some color and some print, finish the job. That frustrates me. Like I said, if they've gone to the detail of coloring in the teeth, if they hadn't done the teeth, I wouldn't care about the nails, but do the teeth and then not the nails. I don't know. It's like, but anyway, so I would put it like that, but let me know what you guys think.
The other one, is it smaller than this one, or is it just because it's a smaller picture?
Well, yeah, the picture, unfortunately, because the tail goes up in the air, it takes.
So it is about the same size, though. Still, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I was going to put it in cool. But
I'm happy for mint.
Mention the bloody. I think that does knock it down a touch. So yeah, I would have been happy if it was in cool, but mint to be fine.
And I'm happy for this to go melted, even though like the older one, even though I do still like it.
I was going to say pony for that one because I think it's better than the Jabber.
Let's go pony then. If you think better than melted,
it's only me.
I think melted as well as cool hand.
Then melted.
I think the Jabber is better than this. To be honest, I think the old Jabber is better than the old Dewback. Like the old Jabber is just missing a few prints to it being at an okay level. Whereas the old Dewback is
missing hot dogs out of his mouth.
It's missing quite a bit more.
Cool. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, where are we going next?
Where are we going now?
Well, is there any more dupes in here?
No, that's it now.
Just work your way through the list as it is.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to put where I think. Oh, there's quite a few here. What I think is my top, although it's only because I don't own the others yet, which are also so my ranking for top would be the Tauntaun, the Wampa, Embo's dog, or the Rancor. Right, they should be in the top, but because I don't own most of them, the only one I own is the Wampa. The Wampa for me is contender for ice cold. Say otherwise.
Nope. Not saying a word, mate. Completely agree.
See, I wouldn't have it as the best one for me, but the one I do want to have as my best one. I'll save why till when we get onto it.
Look at the detail on that for the time.
Cool.
Oh, it's incredible. It's definitely got
years old now. Years old. This is about 10 years old.
For me, this would be in the in the conversation at the end. 100%. It is incredible. I love it. Absolutely love it. The just looks menacing, doesn't it?
They haven't needed to change this either. I mean, except for such a small appearance in the show, this is really the only true big fig of because it's like figure, a figure, but it's because all the rest are either dogs or they're like shit wrong, so they're not the right shape, or they only got 2 legs, or they're little monkeys, or they're big slugs. This is, for me, this is kind of like this would sit next to your big fig Hulk and your red Hulk and your Thanos or whatever, and I got the same kind of size. Not that makes any difference. I'm just saying this is really the only sort of big man type character that we've got, a humanoid type character that we've got. I love it.
Nice.
I think it's fantastic. It's great to have. It's a great display piece. I did have it out on display at one point. I just had it sitting there, just doing nothing, just because.
I usually have it holding a because it fits in there perfectly, a snow trooper.
Yeah, and it represents the channel quite well as well, because he's all about the ice and the snow.
Ice baby.
Yeah.
So I almost want to down the line when we start run out of ideas for t-shirts. I want to throw the Hoth Wampa on there and just be like, cool hang Wampa like.
Yeah, that'd look sick.
But
Shout
and
out,
it'd be the Lego
Brandon.
version as well.
Thanks for coming over. Absolute legend in the chat.
Brandon, how we doing, mate? Make sure
right.
you're subscribing to the channel. And I say the channel, I mean, you're watching from Nimbles, but come over and join the chat over here because there's a lot more going on. As you can see on the screen in the bottom right corner, there's a lot of chat going on, and you might be over
No,
there.
I think he is in this one.
No, he's not. There's a little symbol next to his name showing that he's coming from yours.
So I've missed this. Yeah, take care, Force Bricks.
Hurrah, Force Bricks.
Tauntaun and Rancor better be contenders for Ice Cold. Yeah.
They are, mate. They are, mate. But you've got to be here to have a say in it. Unfortunately, so if you're dipping off, you're dipping out.
So even Amy's bought the Wampa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a Yeti.
That's saying like that. It is incredible.
I had the Kenner version of it as well, if I remember. Yeah.
So
I love the shape of it, like you say, Martin. I love the shape. It's it is just menacing, especially when you stand it next to a fig. You can, like Whittakee said, you can just display it on its own, and it stands out. This would look sick on a t-shirt as well. We've definitely got to do that. But yeah, for me, there is one that's better than this. But like I say, I'll save that for when we actually get to it.
I was going to say, just bear in mind that this isn't a ranking like, we could have all of the characters, all 16 in cool if we wanted to. There's nothing wrong with that. Because effectively the chat decides what's the one winner anyway. Our purpose here is to just say, and I got to say, when I looked across the 16 figs, I would probably put just under half of them in cool. It's only you guys who are going to stop me doing that. So far, everything in cool that I wanted there, but there's a few more to come. So don't worry too much about. Like I said, if we were doing like a old school ranking where you can only put one in each in the 16 blocks, different story. But I'm more than happy if this is staying. If nobody's disagreeing, he's staying.
Keep it in cool, mate.
Not surprising. I bought mine second hand and built it straight away.
Before we move on to the next one, then let's get a poll for the guys in the chat because they're chomping at the bit there for something juicy to get their teeth into.
And don't forget Whittakee 68.
And again, Brandon, you're out there, mate. You subbed. I love to see it. Appreciate you. Big shout out for that.
Thank you.
Top man. But and you're in the right place because you've got to be here to be involved with the polls as well. So. Because they only run on my channel. They don't run in the other two channels. This is streaming too, unfortunately. So what I'll say is this. This is what I want to do next. Where is he? No, it's not there. It's here. Get rid of that.
I don't think the Wampa's that expensive either. I think you can still pick it up for probably about 30 quid.
Yeah. I think he came in 3 or 4 sets, actually.
Did he?
I can
still haven't got one.
2. I know he was in the big one, wasn't he? Because he couldn't fit through the cave.
Google it.
Yeah.
Will you Google it? Will you check it up for us? You're using your phone, Whittakee.
I'll have a look.
I can Google it for you.
Have a little look.
I'm on Bricklink right now.
I'll go on and let him do it then.
So what I've got, guys, is I've got a series for you out in the chat. There's 5 of these, right? And this is still about big figs. Some of them are stupid. Let's start you off with a stupid one. So I asked all the main co-hosts, the founding members, what they'd like to see from big figs. And I put 2 on each of these slides. So this slide you'll see now, there's 2 ideas for what we could see big figs. And it might be a scene. So the first one is, this is a scene the Lego's going to build, which includes minifigures and maybe a bit of a build, but also a big fig, at least one big fig or molded creature. And you got to vote between you what you think you like more. So this is our first one, and of course this one's tongue-in-cheek because it's a bit stupid. So our first one is going to be: do we want to see Anakin riding those stupid cow things falling off? So this is going to come with a Queen Amidala or Padme and Anakin in his Jedi outfit, but with a laughing face and a pretending to be dead face, so you can flip it around because obviously he pretends to die after he falls off this. You get the big fig of the cow, and then you get like a green base plate with some meadow pieces on there. And then, so that's one option. Your other option is Hermit Luke, which obviously we've had this character before, so we can see a return, but the print on his face has got blue milk or green milk, I think it is.
That would be a sick fig, to be fair, wouldn't it?
In the beard, printed on. So it's a dual face for that as well. And you get this big udder creature. And then you get some rocks and a bit of ocean. And maybe a Ray figure as well, with Ray looking perplexed.
I would actually love that fig with blue milk all over him. That'd be jokes.
So this is your poll. So this is a stupid big fig scene. Start poll.
Imagine a big fig with tits as well, like.
Well, I think it's important to note, guys, that Slurpy nominated this one, and he said that the big fig would have like a separate rubber attachment.
Yeah.
So on there is rubber. Possibly even you could load some green milk into the back and it squirts out. But
Oh dear.
stupid set idea.
We need a customs company out there to do this. That'd be so jokes.
So we've got green milk, Luke, and Titty, or we've got
Ride 'em cowboy.
or we've got Anakin
Rhinestone Cowboy.
Anakin Rhinestone Cowboy. Shouting out the chat as he's falling off the cow leg. There you go. So, guys, the poll is up. It's stupid. We all know Lego's never going to make this. So this is less, wish list, and this is more shit list. What would you like to see out of those two? Which is your favorite? Which you think is more stupid? Which would you buy if it came out? I mean, I'll
buy both.
I just want that
Right.
that minifig printed face of Anakin, like because he laughs like a dick.
I just want the rubber attachment.
While they're doing that, while they're having a little flicker there, let's carry on with this. I just need to get rid of this picture first. Get out of here. So who's next on the list? Oh, Jesus. Okay. So I'm a little bit indifferent about this one. I don't own it, so I got nothing to say about it. And the comments in the members only post about this, so if you're a member, you would have seen this, is what happened to that poor duck. So so this is what we're looking for. I can't remember what it's called.
It's
gotta be
Cardo
on
or
it.
Cat. I think it's
Cadu,
Cardo or Cadu, but I'll start with this one because for me this comes from a set that's quite important to like my childhood. The Gungan Patrol is like one of the first sets I remember playing with, and I just think this was so ahead of its time. Like, what is this? Year 2000 it come out. It was ahead of its time. It still looks cool. Like it's only maybe an eye print, or like a little round 1x1 circle stud and some printing away from still being usable in the modern day. So yeah, I really like this one. But yeah, that is me having nostalgia goggles, and I can own that. But yeah, I will back its case. It's a circle 1x1 stud with an eye print and some leg printing or back printing away from still being usable today.
Yeah. No, I kind of agree with that. But when I saw this entry, I thought I remember seeing from like Gungan and, Phantom Menace scene, that battle in Naboo. I thought I remember seeing more of these type of creatures, like the big thing that creates the shield generator. I thought there was like a big fig of that. But I had a little look through because I thought, Christ, when you sent the list, I thought, oh yeah, there was a load of these kind of characters. When I looked through, I couldn't find anything. So I don't know whether that must have just been like a headcanon or something. But yeah, I like how they use, because I had a load of these back in the day, this original saddle for the old version of the horses. And it does remind me a little bit of that, the way the legs are with the hollowed piece from the mold. Obviously, they don't need to do that anymore, but where it was like kind of injection molded or whatever, there'd be that kind of gap. But this old saddle, and you had the little hook either side, so you put like a lance or a sword. And yeah, these got some use back in the day, but nice to see it, you know, being integrated. And then this kind of H piece as well, which I've seen a lot in Star Wars. I think it's called a H elastic piece.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it was created for that, but it's well used there. But no, you're right. I don't think it's a million miles off. You could probably just add like a googly eye, 1x1 stud, and you'd be on the nose. I think you're right.
I do think it's a shame. I know it didn't go down that well, but it's a shame they didn't do some small set with a new one of this and Ben from the Kenobi show.
Yeah.
But
I think Nimble's right. I think it's still usable. I mean, it's missing a print, but I don't think there was a lot of color on these things anyway. So, but
it just needs some texture prints, doesn't it? Like, that's all I think. But yeah, like I say, it could just do with
look
some
like a
eyes.
big giant orange duck.
Yeah, the mouth does look a lot like a duck, doesn't it? I mean, they kind of did look like big ducks anyway. So
I think it's ugly.
So where are we putting him?
I would put this in tidy, and I'd be quite content with it there.
Yeah, I'm happy with tidy for this. Like I said, it's lasted the test of time, I think. So, you're saying, Whittakee, you happy with that?
Well, tidy it is. I mean, no, I wouldn't have put it in tidy, but because I still think it looks, you know, I'm going by what they look like, and I still think it looks ugly. But yeah, too tidy, so tidy it is.
Okay, let's go Lug a Beast next, because this is a bit. Where is he? There he is. I mean, this thing is a bit. I mean, is this an actual living creature, like a sentient creature, where they've added, like, you know, they've kind of robotized him, or they've put like a covering on him, or is he part beast, part robot? Because this almost looks like an AT-AT head.
It's yeah, it does. This is a weird one, isn't it? Because apart from the legs, I think the rest of it's all brick built, isn't it?
But I think it is an actual sentient creature. I think they've just kind of battle catted him, like, you know. They've just added armor to, you know, a creature. So you could probably take that helmet off, and there's a creature sweating his bollocks off underneath. So
it's definitely
what it looked like underneath.
It's definitely a creature. It's got like scales and not scales, but it's got like you can see its skin and stuff. It's just rigged out. But I think this is one of them. It looks quite accurate. Like, I'm looking at a picture of it now to what it looks like in universe, and it is pretty accurate. Even the blue, obviously, it's the blue in universe isn't as blue as this, but like, I don't know if you want a full screen here, but it looks.
I mean, it does look it does.
It's a bit bright, isn't it?
Keep it there for a couple of seconds; it'll sort itself out. Keep it close. Put it closer.
Closer.
Put it closer, but put it in the middle of the screen so it's not focusing on you.
There we go.
Yeah.
See what I mean? It does actually look pretty good.
Yeah.
Compared to what it looks in universe.
What was that little prick? What was that little prick that was driving him? Was that a minifig, or that wasn't a molded?
I don't think we've had a fig of it, but yeah, there is a little prick that drives it.
Well, so the set that came in didn't have that character.
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
I'll
find out. I'll do.
Because it was at Uncar's. It was Uncar's yard or whatever, wasn't it? Boneyard.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know is it
it came from the encounter on Jakku.
That's it. All of this makes 3/4 portions.
Simon Pegg.
That's mine.
I know I've got a version of this from an advent calendar, and that's about it. and it was it one of the henchmen or something like that. So
Oh, I think it does come with the little prick that rides it, Tito.
Tito, that's it. Yeah. Was he a minifig though?
Yeah,
With short legs now. Yeah.
it's got normal legs
what's he
for
doing?
some reason. Yeah,
That's fucking. Yeah.
You got
a
a
lot
figure
of-
in?
position.
A lot of these sets were forgettable, and unfortunately for me, this not only is this beast, it frustrates me when something like this that didn't have any like real relevance to the story or even that particular film, and not, you know, even saying aside what you want about the actual film or the trilogy itself, it's just such a small segment, but it's just not iconic enough to earn.
To justify this
It looks
effort.
more like a brick build than a molded, though, don't it? Really?
Yeah, we talked about that while you were away.
Oh,
You missed
sorry.
that. But I'm just going to go pony because I just think, you know, what the hell is it like? It's just kind of pointless. But it's up to you guys. What do you want to say?
I would probably say it's all right, like, because I think it is really good to what it looks like in universe. I don't think it's Lego's fault that it's a bit naff.
I actually think it looks naff as well. In fairness, I'm not just saying.
No, I think I agree with Nimble. It's all right. It's on the border, but yeah, it's all right. I'm fine with that.
Right. Let's get him. Let's see what's going on before he had the 6-pack, before he had the pecs, before he was a beast, before he started fucking whinging about his dad every 10 seconds. So we've forgotten your dad was Jabba. You keep fucking reminding us. We got Stinky, aka Rotter. You know, and I gotta say though, I was watching the film again last night, and when they go, the only picture we've got of him is when he was younger.
How sick does he look? The live action version of the baby Rotter. It looks so sick, doesn't it?
The hologram bit of it.
Yeah. And I think like Kirsty and Maya were like, "Oh, it's cute." I was like,
Yeah, it looks really cute.
Well, I would have preferred that, I think, even to a new version of him. But yeah, anyway, so we've got Baby Rotter. Look, I think he is cool. He's iconic, but it doesn't look the best. I wouldn't have put him any higher than Tidy personally. But let's throw him up on the big screen and see what our viewers are saying about him.
I would go mint for this one because I think he looks really good compared to what he looked like in the film as well. And I do just love the character. Like, I'm now a massive Rotter fan. So yeah, I just really like it.
He looks a little bit weird there as well. He looks like he's starting to get. Are those arms posable? Can you move them?
Yeah. The cool things about this is the arms go up and down, and there's actually some detail underneath. So you can kind of see like a finger and a thumb. But so in terms of that, good. For me, the kind of the mold line going down the middle, it makes it look awful.
I know, but you can't.
Yeah,
suppose help that, I suppose, but that's all I can see now. I didn't see it before.
They can help it because it's not on modern day stuff. So
true.
Obviously, they're victims of technology, but at the end of the day, it is a visual thing. It does make it look a bit shit. So, I'm not here to defend. Oh well, yeah, for this. Oh, and it was only cheap. None of that shit. What does it look like? Does it look good? No.
I mean, it went up a bit when I asked you about the arms, but now it's knocked another point off now because of that. Because that's all I can see. So I'm going to go Tidy.
I was going
it's still a good character. I mean, Tidy's good, so it's still.
Yeah.
Tidy's in the green. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I know you want to go mint.
I nearly went mint, but the line now, it just drops.
Sarah, the hell is that?
It's a big bogey with eyes.
Let's see how the chat is, how the poll is going for this. What do we want to see? So we're gonna end this one off now because I got a few more for you guys. Stupid set idea for molded character, or to include some molded characters. We got the green milk Luke with titty, rubber titty, or we got the Anakin rhinestone cowboy. Green milk Luke and titty takes it with 71% of the vote. But I am disappointed with only 7 votes. Again, guys, we do these for you. What are you playing at? You got to press a button. That's all you got to do. So, and if you're watching,
one of the votes was me.
If you're watching from Whittakee or Nimble's channel, then you need to get into the right one so you can vote.
Yeah.
I am trying to look into doing the votes on StreamYard because you can do it that way, but it's just not as fun and interactive because the options are 1, 2, or 3, 1, 2, 3, or 4. So anyway, we'll end that one and we're going to start a new one. So this one is now the more serious version of what we were just talking about. So this is a scene from Lego, which includes some, some build, some background, that kind of thing, but it's a bit more serious in that, less. I think it's something that we'd really want to see. So this one is more of same kind of thing. Same kind of thing with some creatures, or at least one molded creature, but a bit more on a serious side or a serious note. So we've got some kind of scene from Rebels with the Loath Wolf. It doesn't have to be that Loath Wolf, but that the one that Kanan turns into would be cool, which is the big white one, as opposed to the others, which were kind of greys and blacks. And then of course you've got a Loath Cat as well. Could even have the Loath Rat, so we can do the Loath Cat, Loath Rat, Loath Cat, Loath Wolf run.
The trilogy, the Loath trilogy.
Yeah, the Loath trilogy with that saying, and then
this is definitely something that Lego would not do.
a new version of Ezra. Well, no, because the Loath Cat has appeared in Mandalorian and Grogu.
Yeah, but I mean, all three of those fit together, they wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I think they probably just use the one brat for the Loath Rat.
Yeah,
but I think they could do the Loath Wolf. I don't know. Anyway, but a little scene, maybe a rebel scene with one or a few of these characters as kind of smaller molded ones, similar to the scale of the kind of Corellian Hound or Embo's dog. And then the other option, this was my pick, which is a Tusken Raider camp with the Tusken dog as the kind of print.
All right, Sean.
The other reason I want to see this is because I want to see that version of Boba Fett before he was kind of,
I mean, I was going to bring this one up because I've mentioned it quite a few times, but obviously I saw you do it, so I thought, oh, good, it's in there. But yeah, that's what I said. A couple of tents. They could have made it a big set, a couple of tents, have him in his black gear, have a couple of the new Tusken Raiders. And I was going way over the top there because I said, maybe a couple of dogs and a molded bantha, but they wouldn't do.
Well, that's a separate thing because what I want to do is I'm just talking about how we can integrate some smaller creatures, but with a scene. We've got some more polls to come out, but the other reason I wanted this is I want to see some variety in my Tusken Raiders. I want to see some with like hoods, some of them wearing like black overalls.
The Tuskens in Book of Boba Fett were sick, to be fair. They look cool.
And the
let's
thing
have
is,
a play scene with this version of Boba Fett when he was, this was pretty cool. Let's have a variety of different Tuskens, even if we just have 2 or 3, and we can kind of swap out their parts or whatever. And let's have this dog, which has also appeared in quite a few.
Definitely the leader, I think.
So let's get that poll up and running. So this time we're going to do serious version. So no blue titty Luke or anything stupid.
Yeah, no milk in the wolf.
Serious.
No rubber attachments.
Serious molded character scene. So we want a Tusken.
With the Tusken thing as well, if you had a couple of dogs, you could just also add in a couple of older Tusken Raiders with Anakin and do that scene as well.
Absolutely, yeah. So Tusken camp and dog, or we've got Rebels, and I don't know whether you want to say Loath Cat, Loath Rat, Loath Wolf.
You having more than one, I think. Just be
this is wish list, so I can say like 80 of each, and it doesn't mean they're going to make it. So
with the Bamford cat, with the Sand People camp, I want to include a Bamford then.
I'd say the figs in
the
Book of Boba Fett
scene
would be more desirable, but I would much rather have the Loath Wolf and the Loath Cat than that lizard thing in Book of Boba Fett, the lizard dog. You know what I mean? So it's a toss up.
So Sean brings up a good point here, because this is why we did debate it, and as per usual, we come up with an idea for a show, And then, especially when you're tier listing and you're trying to group things, it's like, what about this? Should we include this? Should we include that? And everybody's at each other's throats. So we already were kind of on the cusp of, should we include the Anzellans and the, what is it, 5 versions now of Grogu, because of, 4 versions of Grogu, because
Is it a fig?
are they molded? Are they figs? So we started looking online, and it's classed as a fig, but then also so is
Jabba.
So is Jabba. So is Slash Bikram. So it got a little bit messy. So we've just gone with kind of larger creatures, and we didn't include anything that was partially brick built, like, because really the Sarlacc, there's not any. The only molded piece for that is a part that's kind of used for other things, like the beak. They are actually used elsewhere.
And not
so
in the original.
I'm looking at a picture now of a Sarlacc, and it's pretty weird, isn't it? It's pretty grim.
Yeah.
Like it's.
But I didn't bother even throwing that in as an option, because it's basically made up of pieces that could be used elsewhere. Whereas, if we get rid of this a sec and then we throw
the Lego one, it's brick built, isn't it?
But the Lugger Beast obviously is brick mostly. There are a lot of bricks on that, but at least there are some molded parts as well, which was specific to that piece. So we just try to go down that road. But otherwise we'd be potentially could put everything ever into this list. But so Sarlacc, great creature, but is it a molded?
A proper molded, decked out Sarlacc would be cool, wouldn't it?
No,
although
cool.
Yeah,
do you know, as we mentioned Rebels earlier, and I don't think anyone's ever brought it up, whether brick build or they wouldn't do a molded, but but a big Bendu.
Yeah,
that'd be a sick.
That would have been a good choice, mate. If you'd shouted out earlier.
Yeah,
it's probably too big, though, isn't it?
This is the poll that's up and running at the moment.
Yeah.
Do we want to see a rebel scene with Loth Cat, Loth Wolf, Loth Rat, or a mixture, or whatever? Or do we want to see Tusken Camp with some new Boba Fett, some new Tuskens, and
he meant the Rancor, not the...
All right, Rancor's.
Sean. See you tomorrow.
Rancor's definitely in there. And then obviously we got the Tusken dog as well. So let us know which you think. The poll is up in the chat. Get your votes in now, and let's just see more than 7 votes this time, guys. We've had up to like 21 votes in a poll before. So I want to see those kind of numbers. We'll let it run for a bit. Rancor, Is he actually going to be there tomorrow, or do you mean you're getting?
I think he's arriving on Monday. I don't know. Well, if not, I'll see you on Tuesday then.
Yeah, because I thought a lot of the guys, because it's after Father's Day this year, I thought a lot of the guys were going to actually go after.
No, it's Father's Day still on Sunday when I'm there.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is Brickworld is after Father's Day this year.
No, Brickworld is on Sunday, the last day of Brickworld.
I thought
Father's Day wasn't today. It's not today. It's next Sunday.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah. No, I'm thinking. Yeah, sorry. I completely lost track of what day it is.
Yeah, look, still
Sunday today, right? Yeah.
It's because last year it was a week earlier, but it was still Father's Day, so it seems to be landed. Yeah.
No, I completely lost track of what I was doing, because I was thinking. For some reason, I was thinking today is Friday, because I thought you were leaving on Sunday.
No.
All right. So when are you going then?
I'm going to basically. I'm waking up tomorrow at 4:00, and then that's my journey starting.
Nice.
Basically the same time as last year. I did manage to. I'll talk about it later anyway. Just carry on with this. Don't worry.
Yeah. Okay. So next on our list is
do the Rancor.
Let's do the Rancor, since Sean mentioned him. So Rancor, I want to put him there. I want to put him there, top tier. But like you guys, what do you want to say?
I haven't got the Rancor, and I would love it. And I almost bought a version. And I really
Timu Rancor.
Yeah, I did. I nearly did, just because.
Don't do it.
But don't do it. No, don't worry. I won't.
I don't see why not, because if you buying that means you can buy the original Rancor, then that makes sense. But what difference does it make if you're not
way you can get it?
That's what I'm saying. If you want the Rancor and you want to get it, what I don't like is when people pay X amount for a set that is still out so they can save a bit of money. So, for example, the Venator, right? So
Yeah.
there's a Temu version of the Venator. People buying that rather than the actual Venator, okay, you're saving a lot of money, but you're still spending like over 100 quid.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense to me, because then you're feeding the beast in terms of, you're feeding into
those
the
sets
bringing down and the crippling of Lego. Whereas when it's when it's a creature that you can no longer buy and you're not going to be able to get for a realistic amount of money, then I don't see the difference.
I mean, I think they're all right with that, and sometimes the sets.
do it.
I will very quickly say I watched a video yesterday. A bloke who bought a Razor Quest for 90 something quid, and everything was put. It looked great. Everything was exactly the same. Even the stickers didn't match like the proper one. The only thing was when it came to the figures, Quill just had Anakin's hat on, the one from the pod racer, and they printed his face. It wasn't a molded, but that was the only. You wouldn't do figures very well. Anyway,
you wouldn't buy from Temu if you wanted.
That's not Anakin's pod racer hat anyway. It's Aldar Bedo's.
Oh, okay.
If you know, you know.
Right.
Yeah, tune in last week.
I've also got an Anakin. It came with his pod racer, and he's got that helmet.
He's taking the piss because you weren't here for the Aldo Bedo conversation with him.
No.
Glad shit like.
Oh, when it did two different, that's weird. Right. Anyway, so I would go Core. I think it's great. It's
got to be in there for the top one, and it was so ahead of his time as well with those attachable fingers. This and the Wampa, obviously the Wampa's a lot smaller, but this and the Wampa were like, for when they were made, I think this was just on the cusp of when
this was a big thing.
Lego Star Wars or just Lego just kind of were like, let's put a lot more effort into like our molds and our detail.
Yeah.
It kind of almost happened overnight, because if you go back and look at these molded creatures, this kind of, I don't know, this bird type, this duck looking thing, and then literally the following year they did like a fantastic mold of something. So it was just like, wait a sec, let's close our factory down, let's build a new one, let's start again.
Have you got a big picture of him that you can put up, or?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I checked that
up. I think the Rancor is the best one. This is the one I was on about earlier. I didn't want to bring it up till it was on screen, but for me, the Rancor is the best one.
See, there's a lot of them I would have put in Core, to be honest.
When you can position Luke and holding the bone in his hand, and he's got like the chain coming off his wrists as well.
Yeah,
it is so sick.
I will say though, in defense of Rotter, now I can just straight away see that line though, right down the middle.
Yeah. The only thing is with this one though, it kind of works. It kind of works because obviously the way his scales and stuff go up, so you can kind of get away with it because it goes to a point anyway. But you're right, the mold line there is a bit crap.
But he's still, the mouth moves as well, doesn't it, and stuff, and you can get him to eat.
Yeah,
it's great.
I think it's fantastic looking. Like you said, so for when it came out, it's just there was a huge tipping point there in terms of Lego, what they were able to kind of do. And not even necessarily massive expensive sets, just like whatever it was, an $80 set at the time. So
the next Rancor we ever get. Yeah, the eyes are printed.
Yeah.
The next Rancor we ever get is going to be brick built, and it's going to be so sad.
Yeah.
It's going to cause an uproar. That's going to properly be a point where it's like, you were doing this shit ages like in the past. Why are you now putting less effort in? That will be a real comparison moment for Lego and its fans when it's like, what the fuck are you playing at? Because everyone is going to want an updated one of these. Like a lot of people, me included, really want one of these. So to get one in a new set would be brilliant. But it's going to get Mudhorn treatment. I just know it is. And it's going to look shit brick built. I do think like a massive brick built Rancor, like a big buildable figure display set would look cool. But as a fig,
Let me news alert. Muttley's got one and it's not sealed.
Yeah.
Well, look, I've thrown a big picture up. I think it was kind of, I knew this one was going to be in the running for the top. But for those of you watching who don't know what a Rancor is or don't know your Rancors from your Sarlaccs, this is a Rancor. So he's staying there and cool then. Let's do one more, and then let's check out that poll again. So I'm throwing this one up
And he's
because
downstairs as well, and you can still hear him.
I'm throwing this one up because I think it belongs in Pony. Because although I like the creature and I like what it stands for, and those scenes were okay, kind of ish, and I was kind of sad to see, it didn't survive or whatever. Well, actually, we don't actually know, but this the Boga. I can't actually remember what the name of the creature is. Boga's the name, and it's a female creature, but
it's something that sounds like a dinosaur, I think, like a dactyl or something.
Yeah, pterodactyl.
I'll find it.
Anyway, either way,
it's
a
varactyl.
Varactyl, that's it. It just feels half done to me. Like the mold for the head is good, although when you do a mold like that and you can't put at least a bit of printing on it, it just feels redundant. And then the body, all different colors, different greens, a bit of beige underneath, a bit of brown, a bit of gray feet. It's just, I don't know. I would have rather them not bother, because it's kind of like, is this brick built? Is this a mold? It's just asinine. So I'm not into it. But at the same time, it's not terrible.
Just to say, the last vote, we've only had 4 votes. So come on, chaps.
Oh, guys, what are you doing to me? Like, easier here for you and for fun.
See, it's a shame that this is one that definitely needs to be remade. Definitely.
Yeah.
I do like the head, but like you said, it's just all one color though, which is a shame. And yeah, now looking at the different, I mean, did he have different color legs? I can't remember. It's been a long time.
No.
I'm sure it didn't. So yeah, I mean, the head's great, the rest isn't. So
do you know why the legs are different color?
They're dewback legs, aren't they? I think
they just reused the dewback legs, and I'm pretty sure the feet were from something else as well.
Easy.
It's just cut and shut. This looks like they've made a car out of 4 different cars.
I can't even say it's all. I'm gonna have to say pony. It's just not very attractable. It's not very. No, sorry. It's not melted, but it's not. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go pony on this one, which is a shame. But
yeah,
a lot of people will be nostalgic for this one, I know. But
that is me. It really pains me because this was in the first set I ever got with my own. Like that was my own Lego set and not my brother's. And in universe, like the noise the Boga makes. I know this isn't anything to do with the figure, but just love the Boga. Love the noise it makes. It's like real soothing to the ears. It's like a noise I could hear 24/7, and I'd love it. But yeah, there's just a lot going on with this, and it does look messy.
Amy, to try and help you out, put it this way: are you a cat person or a dog person? That should be your vote. Do you want to see a Loth cat or a Tuscan dog? Anyway,
I think the feet sideways, which you can actually change on the Boga. You can have them facing forward, I think, if I remember right. But just looking at them sideways, it just looks really weird. There's no creature that walks like that unless you're a crab.
Maybe a penguin, doesn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say it's a bit like a penguin. I'm trying to think of something else that I've seen walk like that. But yeah, it's just a mess. But it's not awful either. I don't think it looks as bad as the dewback or even the Slimer. Sorry, the Jabber. Yeah.
No, that's why I put it up pony. But you can go up a bit more if you want.
No, I'm sticking with pony. So it wins pony. But where would you have put it, Nimble?
Probably pony as well.
There are.
Oh, there you go.
Right. Should we do another? The guys are not liking the poll in this one.
No.
You've had enough chance. So
we got another. We just had one more vote.
Yeah, I can see it.
But it's
if it wears clothes, it's a fig. So we're going to end that poll.
Yeah.
And people would prefer to see something from Rebels. I gotta say, I'd be indifferent, but the chance of having a Loth Wolf.
It's the free. That's probably what swung it. The free Yeah,
It's not
having
just
all
that;
three of
it's
them.
getting Ezra with getting that
Yeah.
that Ezra would be brilliant. I'd love
Yeah.
that.
Let's do the next one then. So the next one's going to be this. Let's see it.
It's called
Let's throw it.
Doom, isn't it? That loaf wolf. Well, it's all he says, isn't it?
Mm.
Well, it's Caleb Doon, is his name.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
So since Whittakee wouldn't shut up about it, we'll put this one up next.
Sorry.
No, I don't mean like that. I just mean like stole my thunder. So you get the chance to have a big molded creature in the same vein as like the dewback, the rancor, that kind of thing. You know, a beast of
Muttley.
burden. What are you going for?
Sorry to interrupt. These comments just so funny. The stream's bad for my financial situation. I've just bought an open box sealed bags, one per cave.
Open box, see if
I like how he blames us for his bad habits.
Mate,
I
I bought a second-hand one of those ages ago, and it was quite cheap. So
I was going to say that I'm trying to think which is the cheapest one to get. I think it's that one with the snow speeder is the cheapest one, but I think it's in. I'm pretty sure it's in 4 sets. Did you?
Does
guys
it come
look
in the
at it?
UCS Hoff set? Like
yeah,
the
it
assault
does.
on
Yeah,
Hoff?
because I remember I said earlier, and with the cave where you don't fit through the cave. The
Did
one
you
I
guys
bought,
Google it?
the one I bought was the cave. It had the cave, the Wampa, and it had
Snow speeder.
the snow speeder. Yes, there was
Yeah.
one piece missing, I think, from the snow speeder, but that was fine. I just and it was very dusty. I washed it, but apart from that, it was fine.
Yeah, so that's definitely the cheaper one. That's the same one. The same
Yellow
one I
either.
got. But did you guys look it up to see how many sets it came in?
No, I didn't. I looked up the cheapest new Wampa on Bricklink is £40. You can get
Jesus.
used ones for like various
wow.
quality difference for about 30 quid, 25.
No, it says it only came in 2 sets. I could have sworn it was in
Yeah,
more.
I thought it was only the 2, but
So maybe it's the Tauntaun then. One of them was in more than I thought it was.
Oh, the
but
Tauntaun's been in a lot. I
yeah,
think.
getting a few.
perhaps I'm getting mixed up with that.
The
Then.
Tauntaun's quite cheap. I think you can get one of them for like a tenner.
Oh,
so
there's two types of Tauntaun as well. I didn't
That would
realize
make
that.
more sense.
Yeah, there's one like a not so much printed and stuff in it, I think, and
I did not know that. So right, so the Tauntaun comes in 3. The printed version comes in 3 sets, and then the older version. Actually, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of difference. The older version comes in 2 sets, so 5 sets between the 2 Tauntauns. Yeah, I never got a Tauntaun. I remember seeing somebody selling that basic Echo base, which has just got a turret, a bit of snow, and the Tauntaun with hang. And I remember seeing somebody was selling it for like 20 quid used, and I was like, I'll get it cheaper.
When I first got into Star Wars, all I wanted was to, as in Lego, I wanted to build a Hoth sort of scene because obviously I had an AT-AT. And yeah, off of eBay, I bought that what set you just said, the Wampa Cave, and the medical base. And put all that together to make some kind of scene. So it's yeah, I've got 2 Tauntauns. I got this one, but I've also got the one that came in the is it the Microfighters? It's a brick built one.
Oh, shite that, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what are we saying? Right, I me personally, I'd rather have a Bantha, but the Mudhorn is pretty cool. We've just got one of these brick built, which lessens the chance of us ever getting one molded, especially because it was only in 1 episode and it was kind of forgettable. But yeah, so again, poll guys, just for you guys to say, sometimes we're surprised by these polls. Sometimes they throw us out. So big molded.
I mean, he's only in 1 episode, but his symbol is on it's on the Mandalorians.
Yeah, Mudhorn.
I mean, a big figure of that would be great. A bit like a Dewback with a one on it. But yeah, Bantha for me all the way. You'd love a Bantha.
Yeah,
right, like a Bantha.
So,
remind me never to do that again.
Big molded creature, guys. Poll is out there. Are we going Mudhorn or are we going Bantha? I pretty much know the answer to this, but it's worth a go. We are sometimes pleasantly surprised. And let's move on to the next creature. So since we were just talking about, let's talk about the Tauntaun. I've never seen it up close. If I'd known there was two versions, I would have got Slurpy to put both in, but I don't think there's much of a difference. Stop! We're gonna get a strike.
Sorry, it's my alarm going off. Sorry.
You got 13 seconds to answer it.
I've done it. I've got to take my meds.
Rigid tail. So I'm gonna try and work out which of these I've got.
I thought it was a bit longer than that. The Hive put the bloody music on for about a minute. He's straight.
Yeah, he don't. Well, he does get him. He just doesn't care.
Have you started talking about the Mudhorn and Banther?
Yeah, you missed that, mate.
Ah.
The poll's up if you want to get a vote in, but it's one or the other.
Well, I'd choose Mudhorn, but I think Banther's probably the one that, on the whole, we need the most.
Yeah.
Like the Banther could be used in so many different sets, couldn't it?
I mean, what have we had? We've had a little one from a microfighter, which is, it's all right, but it's brick built. And then that terrible thing, the make and take.
Make and take.
Oh, that's not even worth talking about. That's not even worth talking about. I honestly can't. It is literally just the tail, because there's nothing. I can't even see difference in the print on these two Tauntauns. I think it's just the tail. I'm looking at them both.
It's so much like what it is. It's almost perfect, to be honest.
Even the eye print, everything is the same. Even the eye and everything. So they literally must have just decided, oh, let's put a rubber tail on it for safety. I don't know what they did, but either way, it's not enough to really warrant a difference.
This is a hardtail. This one, the one I got.
Yeah. So I think this one is as well, but there's a rubber version. But that's the only from what I can see, that's the only thing that's different. So that's all that's in it. That's all that's in it. So for me, this has got to go. Even though I don't own one, just from looking at it, and I obviously loved that scene. It was one of my favorites. I remember having the creature of this, the old kind of creature of this, and I had like a rubber. Yeah,
I had the two because you had one without, and then one where and you could open up the tummy and put them in.
Excuse me, but this belongs in the top flight for me, because again, this was a turning point for Lego. I'm pretty sure. I'm just trying to see when the first one of these ever came out, but it was like literally the year before they were printing dog shit. So,
and he's got little dinosaur arms.
So 2011 to 2016, and then the other one was 2009 to 2011. So 2009. Like, even looking at the rest of the set for 2009, like, this is 10 years into Star Wars Lego, and we're getting this character, albeit with a rubber tail. But yeah, great stuff.
And I think you can take it there and put the piece in, haven't you? So it looks like he's not got a saddle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where have you put this?
He's sitting in cool for me, but let me throw it up for you. Just gonna remove him. We've got to remove his image first.
I'm quite happy for it to be in cool.
It is a cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it looks exactly what. Yeah, it's just perfect.
Right, we're down to the dogs now, and this Corellian Hound. I mean, yeah, it's okay. It's all one color, but I mean, there's a lot more detail on it than what it is. Is it the best looking thing in the world? No, kind of basic. But I'm glad that they did it, because they hadn't done a mold for Lego for years around about this time. And to do one for Solo was pretty good. And you could actually get three of these.
Solo, because I don't recognize it completely, but
one of them came with Solo speeder, and the other one came with Moloch speeder. So I ended up with three of these, and they're actually pretty cool looking little dogs. So I want to go tidy, because I don't think there's enough about them that's cool enough to be mint. But
I'm in exact agreement with you. I'll say it's tidy. Mint is like a level above, isn't it? Like, this could not be above like Rotter and the Caddo and Salacious Bee Crumb, I don't think.
I'm just trying to have a look at. Is he got like nostrils above?
Let me check up an image for yourself and anybody in the chat who doesn't know what this is or don't know anything about it. There he is. I mean, the print is really good. And you know, like you can't see that mold line on him either.
Oh, it's yeah, it's tidy.
I mean, these are just dogs that they put like something over there, like they did with the horses in Rise of Skywalker. They just kind of put and they did it with elephants for the banters as well.
Yeah.
They just literally just chucked a thingy on top of the dog.
No, it's all right. Yeah, it's tidy. It's tidy looking. Yeah.
I can't remember. I think I remember reading somewhere that these don't have tails, but the Corellian dog does have a tail, something like that. But it's not that matters that much. But yeah, so all happy with the tidy for him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's do another poll. How are we doing on the one that we've got in there so far? Big Mo, only 5 votes.
Technically 4.
That's bad, guys. That's really bad. That's
It's a chilled one tonight. People are just chilling and watching.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do any polling anymore. That's it. You killed it for me. Ruined it for me, guys.
Oh, and you're doing one more?
No, that's it. Never going to see polls on this channel ever again. I spend a lot of time and effort doing it.
Running away with it anyway with 80%.
So yeah, so the Bantha won it. I'm only joking. The Bantha won it. Let's get that one taken down. But anyone heard anything from Slurpy yet?
No, because I mean, I got a text hours ago saying the internet's down in his part of the woods, and I sent back, well, don't live in the woods then.
All right, let's do another stupid one for the people out there.
Oh, look, Paddy, I'm voting on this. Yeah, we believe you.
Paddy's ride or die.
Do we want to see Elephant Man, or do we want to see Rotter in a big fig?
Rotter.
Right. I think out of the two, this is a wish list. We all know that we're probably going to get a Rotter so soon. So we'd never ever get a Elephant Mon. So
Elephant Man.
He's just awesome. I was just like, he's always there, isn't he? And Jabba's, and I would love that. That would be an excellent big figure if they could do that. And don't get me wrong, Rotter would be great, but you know, we're probably going to get one anyway. It's more realistic that we're going to get that than what we will. So, you know, for wish list reasons, it's the Elephant Mob.
Rotter would just look so cool as a mold with them axes as well. It would
well, yeah, you can show it off when they bring out next year.
I don't think they'll do it.
Yeah, I do.
I really don't think
It's
they'll
a
do it.
money making, mate. It's a money maker. That's a money maker.
They'll wait until he's wearing his X-wing outfit.
Yeah.
And then
That'd be pretty cool.
So, guys, your options are Elephant Man or Rip Rotter. So let us know in the chat, in the poll, what you'd like to see more. Forgetting whether you think they're going to do it or not. It's just what
I know. I was just that
what
was
you
my
like.
defense.
what would you rather see? Just for shits and giggles. So last one then. Let's get into the dog. What's the dog's name?
Kyber.
Because he actually says, I noticed when I watched the film last night, when he's sniffing for the fish, he actually says it because it's like one of the only things that Embo says.
It's weird. In the in Clone Wars, the dog's called Marok, but in the film, it's called Kyber.
Yeah, they changed the name, didn't they? I think because of the so you didn't get confused.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm putting him top tier because I think the print on it is. The print, the mold, for a small creature, you know, obviously it's not a big figure as such. For small creatures, there's a lot of detail on there, and it just looks class, and it plays a big part in the Mandalorian movie, really, because he snaps up one of the Anzellans, and I think
he doesn't eat it.
Cassidy and Maya were both like, "Oh, I can't believe they've gone that grim," where they just seen one of them get like chewed and eaten.
I was
They always
gutted
make it
because
clear.
because if it was real, he would have
Was
eaten
pretty
it.
funny.
He should have eaten it.
Yeah, but there's a stud on top, so you can pop an Anzellen on it. You know, but wait, which set does this come in?
It's not even out yet, but it comes in the
but it's-
Palace Sentry droid.
Yeah, the Sentry
Oh,
droid.
that's
one.
right. Yeah, yeah. So I really like this. I think this is cool. The dual molded. Is that dual molded? It's got to be, haven't it?
Yeah, it'd be dual molded. The fur.
Yeah.
I think it's. I wouldn't put it in the same bracket as the Wampa and the Rancor, but I'd put it just one step below because it is very, very good.
Really?
Yeah,
I just figured you were a stand for this.
I am a stand for it, but I've got this. I've decided with this tier we've done tonight. I've tried to decide with my head, not my heart, and not let like bias and nostalgia pick my votes for me. So obviously I'm very, very biased towards the movie, the characters, but I just couldn't put this in the same bracket as a Rancor or a Wampa. It's just, just using my head. It's just not the same, is it?
So Whittakee is on you, mate.
Yeah, it's a great figure mold, but it's not really a contender to be ice cold. So I can't put it in cool. I'm gonna have to put it in mint. Sorry,
Fair enough. There it is. So guys, is this a reuse of a mold from another theme? I don't think so.
Don't think so, Muttley. Looking at this tier list now.
If anyone's going to know, Muttley would know, wouldn't you, mate? So
I'm only I think this is the first tier list we've ever done where I'm actually pretty okay with it. There's one or two things I might change, but that's it.
These were the four I was expecting. Well, I was expecting maybe the dewback, but that would have been the only other one I would have put up there. But when Martin pointed out about the printing and stuff, it's like, yeah, fair enough. It's got to be, it's got to be. And I'm surprised that the jabber that went at the top is because I didn't, until I saw the two together. I mean, it deserves to be up there, but I actually didn't know if it was going to be as good as the new one, and it is. So yeah, good 4 ones up there, to be honest.
4 works for a poll as well, so it's kind of worked out well, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I do think those are probably the best 4 in terms of quality, and the dewback. Yeah, you could maybe the dewback swap with the Tom, but no, I think we've done right here. To be honest, I think we've done a pretty good job, and I bet I bet viewers or anyone else who would just see this tier as it is would. Probably agree.
What's the top figure other than the pulled duck?
Sarah likes the dog.
Oh right, the dog. Right. Okay.
So Ripped Rotter won the last poll anyway, so we can get rid of that. And I think I've got one last one to do. Have I got one last one? Yeah. So this is the big one now. This is it. And then, of course, we'll have this one and just chat for a little bit, and then we'll put in the final one to find out who's the ultimate winner is while we finish the rest of the show. So let's just have this one for a couple of minutes for shits and giggles. So what do we want to see, guys, right? And again, these are just nominations from the founding members. Do we want to see a Dejeric match, right? Now, whether this is a hollow chest table build, where you get the hollow chest table and then you get all the Dejeric characters, or whether it's an arena with all the Dejeric characters and then maybe you can get a few more figs in there as well. I don't know. But all of these as molded type creatures of different sizes and scale. Or do we want Geonosis with a selection of figs and some Geonosian characters, as well as these 3 in big fig format, which again have never been made by Lego with any format, but I know these have been wanted for a long time. So something new, something popular, something cool, but also has callbacks to 1977 and been touched on quite a lot throughout the years.
Yeah.
Or one of the most sought after scene sets Lego has never done. The poll's going up. Start thinking now. What are you guys saying?
Well, I was going to say it also depends on if they did bring out the set that Nimble wanted, which is Rotter. Then yeah, you go for the chest one, wouldn't you? Because then you could.
Well, yeah, you've answered for me, I suppose. Like for me, I would take. I suppose a good way to question this would you rather a Master Builders series set of the fight pit from the Mandalorian and Grogu movie? So you've got all these degenerate monsters. You've got Rotter, you've got Mando, and then maybe, I don't know, like Lord Janu on the side. Or would you rather a Master Builders series Geonosis where you've got like, big build of Geonosis, you've got these molded monsters in the middle, you've got like battle droids and stuff.
Next $1,000 set.
For me, this is where I am going to pick my heart, and I would 100% take a Master Builder series Mandalorian Grogu fight pit. That is probably now that would probably be now my dream set from any Star Wars media, a fight pit with all the characters in. I would absolutely love that. That's perfect for me. That's my dream set right there.
I mean, obviously a lot of older fans and stuff, they've all been waiting for and I don't think we're ever going to get one. But I will actually agree with you, Nimble, especially if you can put Grogu in a little cage. But yeah, I mean, if you actually got that like set with a little bit of a, because they're both sort of in arenas anyway, aren't they, sort of thing. But I think to do the, I can't bloody say the word.
The
Genosis, is that it? No.
Oh, Geonosis.
Geonosis, thank you. Geonosis. You'd have to really go big with that because you don't want to miss anything out. You'd have to have the pillars, you'd have to have the but as in just what I would like to see, I would like to see I'm with Nimble on this one. I would like to see the but I know a lot of people really want the Geonosis one.
Yeah, I think we would definitely be in the minority with that.
Yeah, but it'd be great, mate, because you could Oh, let's see Liam. Hi, Liam.
What you reckon, Coolhan? What are you saying?
I don't know, see, because I always loved the hollow chessboard. I like the idea of those characters, so it was so great for me to see them like come to thingy, like but watching those. I mean, to be honest with you, I never really paid much attention to some of the other creatures. It was just that the Savrip and the Kintan Strider, the fact that it picks it up and puts it down. I always thought, why don't they make a board game of that with those creatures and you can kind of learn it, which I think they did do. So you can get, like when I was researching this up, there was loads of different, like there's a glass version of these figs. Yeah. There's like hollow, like bluey type see-through versions. There's action figures, larger figures, make your own creatures. They've done so much with it, but never anything in Lego. But now's the time, and I don't know whether you're never going to get 8 molded characters, and then of course you'd need to have ripped Rotter in there as well. So that would make it 9. They'd have to be molded. They'd have to be molded because you couldn't get away with brick built in 1 or 2. So I would like this because, again, thinking in terms of Geonosis Arena was cool. But I was never as blown away by it as like some people seem to be, because of course I was watching this as an adult, whereas most of the kind of Lego community were watching that as kids and they've grown up with that. Whereas with me, it was like, just a bunch of extra creatures. Whereas I was a kid for the degenerate creatures, and it's like, so they mean more to me personally. So I think I got to go with you guys and go.
I was going to say, because obviously the 2 that you remember is the top 2 mainly, but it was nice to see because I didn't have a clue, and I don't know if you do see that on the chess table, that the tiny little one was like added electric stuff. I thought that was cool. Yeah. That Molitor, he's freaky though. He freaks me out. It reminds me, do you know what, that head? and where there's and like a pipe goes down. It reminds me of the skull thing from the Alien
Yeah,
Prometheus. You know,
What they called the
big blue guys.
I can't remember what they were called though.
Yeah, but that's what that reminds me of, and that freaked me out when I was seeing that. And I was a kid when I saw Alien. Ooh.
No, so
Mate, I've just noticed the ice cube. That's cool.
how have you just seen that? It's
Because I've got it on big screen now. So first of all, though, I thought it was a moustache, and then I realised what it was.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, it's these are cool. Though. I don't know. I remember seeing someone did a mock.
I think I'd be happy with both, but I think I'd prefer, if they really did the whole thing.
Yeah. I think the creatures would be cooler on the left, but the figures would be cooler on the right. If we had a bunch of those kind of figures, especially if we had some, all stages of the Geonosis Arena where like kind of Jedi land and that as well, and all the droids come in.
Yeah.
But anyway,
this party's over, motherfucker.
Yeah. But anyway, so that's the poll that's up for grabs at the moment, guys, and it's still going at the moment. We're not going to keep this one up too long. I think it's going to be quite a close call.
Yeah, it is. It was 50-50 for a while.
It's quite close. We'll keep it there. 7 votes in. There's 10 of you here. If you don't know what you're talking about, just put a vote in anyway, so I don't feel like I've wasted all my time.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Yeah. Which of the creatures do you think looks cooler? I guess. But what would be really cool is if we could see a scene in Star Wars where all 11 of these creatures were all in an arena together to the death.
Yeah.
So.
That would be sick.
I mean, the ones on the right are more like beasts, whereas the other ones are kind of like humanoid type creatures, aren't they? Mostly.
But also, add in the Wampa and the Rancor. And don't include the
Royal Rumble.
It'd be dead in 2 seconds.
The Rancor is probably clearing the lot, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'd want to see that. What is it called? The Mantelelian Savrip versus a Rancor. That would be pretty cool. But I don't know. Yeah.
Rotter would kill them all.
Yeah, Rotter's class.
Roll all over them.
Baby Rotter, like.
The Rotter roll.
Anyway, let's. So what are we going to do then? Do you want to do? Well, because we got leaks and rumors.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna head out in about 10 minutes or so.
Yeah. So let's have a little.
If you want to have a look at the leaks, I'll quickly give you my opinion on it before I head off. And then,
we might as well do while Nimble's here. Yeah,
I quite enjoy. I've been quite enjoying the leaks lately, but yeah, I'll kick things off, and I'll say there's only
this early. But Jesus, it seems to be getting earlier and earlier.
There's only one set on here that I don't think I'll get, and it's only because I've got the Bespin dual diorama. Like everything else, the Darth Vader art is obviously, it could be anything, but I do like the sound of it. I'm quite into that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But the rest of it I will probably be picking up. I think it's a brilliant wave. And do we normally get this many Star Wars sets in one way, in January wave?
We did this year, didn't we? We got quite a few this year. It's kind of a newish thing. I remember one year we only got about 3, and then one of them you couldn't. They pulled back anyway. Was it the year where you had I'm
pretty sure that year the year you're thinking of, I think the only 2 sets you could get was the Clone Trooper vs. Droids Battle Pack.
Yeah. And the polybag.
And a polybag, yeah.
Which is the I can't think of the tank, the
MTT.
Yeah. Because it was going to be the Onyx Cinder and they pulled it back, didn't they? So yeah. So I think last year they had quite a few, didn't they? Because they brought out 2 mini scales. A few things.
It's good to see they're doing a lot of stuff, and I am excited for it all. The anniversary figs is obviously very intriguing. The fact that they're going just concept art figs rather than
I mean that's still a rumor though, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think it would be legit.
That'd be pretty cool, to be honest.
I think it's cool, but if I had the choice, would I rather the concept art figures or just more anniversary figs from across the 50 years? I probably would have chose the latter. But concept art is going to be cool. I really want to see the Luke Starkiller fig, which was on the Skywalker Saga game. Incredible detail. Incredible. So yeah, I think that's pretty much banker that will get that. The fact that Lego there's already a model for it on the Skywalker Saga game.
Wasn't Han Solo originally an alien?
I'm pretty sure. Is that not Han Solo in the picture?
Well, that's what I thought. And then
lightsaber?
somebody said, "Oh, that's Chewbacca," and I was like, "I'm sure that was Han Solo. I'm sure Han Solo started off as an alien. I could be wrong, but please, if people can."
I thought Han Solo was the Jedi, wasn't he? And
yeah, I'm pretty sure he was.
And then Luke is the guy crouched down.
But I know there was some concept art of him first being an alien. I'm sure there was, but I don't know if it's that one.
I'm just glad that they're doing something at all, because they probably could they have got away with not doing anything? Maybe if all the sets had a bit similar to like the 25th anniversary, the Lego one, and we got like all the box arts were different. I feel like they've got to do something like that next year. And next, if we don't get a George Lucas fig for this 50th anniversary, we're never going to get one. So now's the time for it. But yeah, overall I'm really excited, and the sort of bug for Lego Star Wars is really I've really got it at the moment. I'm really chuffed, and I understand the upscaled figs. It is quite I know it's up in the air for a lot of people, but for me personally, I really like the concept. So, a Pilot Luke, I'm all for. I'm really glad they're coming away from clone battle packs. I do love clones, but I'd much rather like Imperials or original trilogy stuff. So an Endor battle pack's brilliant. Mustafar Duel, again, iconic scene. Really chuffed. Anakin Starfighter. If we get a Clone Wars version of Anakin, that could be the fig of the year already in the first wave. The X-Wing Microfighter, yeah, it will probably just end up being a stocking filler or a birthday present from someone at some point in the year. That's what they're for, aren't they? The Y-Wing.
I quite like the Microfighters.
The Y-Wing, I haven't got one, so I understand for those who do have one, it's probably just a bit like, oh, really? Or
I'm so looking forward to getting that, mate. I've not got a Y-Wing. I really want one.
So yeah, I'm just chuffed with it, and I know I might be a bit too positive compared to other people, but yeah.
I think the Bespin dual playset's a bit unusual because it looks like we might get a Christmassy one this year, but again, we don't really know. But the two that stick out for me that I really will be getting is the Y-Wing and surprisingly the Endor Battle Pack. As long as it is not a smart price. Sharp brick, sorry, I shouldn't say smart. But by the way, I've just checked that. Yes, in George Lucas' original early drafts for A New Hope, Han Solo was conceived as a large green skilled alien from the Uralian race, complete with enormous gills and no nose.
Oh, yeah, didn't know that. See, that's interesting if we get that.
Oh, right. So it's like a bit like the is it Prince what's his name? What's the one from the books? He was Prince Zazir or something like that. Yeah.
Prince Izo, yeah. Ice cold contender.
So now you're getting the poll ready. I am gonna love and leave everybody so I can get stuff ready for work tomorrow. But yeah, I hate being on the early shifts, but it's what it is, isn't it?
Well, have a good week at work.
Thanks, mate. Enjoy Brick World. Send us lots of photos and stuff. And
yeah, I'll try.
Have a class time, mate. When are you actually back?
A week on Tuesday.
Okay. So are you going to be around on the show next week?
I'm hoping to be, yes. Even if it's just like on my phone, hello and whatever, just a quick. I don't like to miss one, so yeah.
Well, have a safe journey, mate, and
before
we'll
you
catch up in the
go, and the same with you, Martin. You can tell me, but I want you to text me. Text me what I need to pick up and who from.
Right.
Because I know Nimble's got some stuff he wants me to pick up, but you need to, text me.
Yeah, I will do.
Yeah,
so,
please.
No problem. And Martin, Coolhan, I will catch up with you in the weeks. We're going to do a build stream on the weekend, aren't we?
Cool.
Yes. Saturday.
Aye.
Yeah.
Aye. So, yeah, boys, take care. Chat, thank you very much. And I look forward to catching the rest on replay.
Yeah. Night, mate. Take care.
Ta-ra.
Cheers, mate. Ta-ra.
Ta-ra.
So, right, the poll is up, guys. Which is your contender for ice cold molded figure contender? You got 4 options. You got the second version of Jabba, which we believe is one of the best, or the best of the 3 at least. We got the Wampa, we got the Rancor, and we got the Tauntaun, which smells bad on the outside.
And you thought it smelled bad on the outside.
So look, my little spin on this wave is, look, obviously, if this is the wave we get in lieu of where it normally would have been 1 or 2, then that's great, because this is, whatever, 5 or 6 or 7 more sets than we would normally get. However, if, we still end up getting the same sets over the course of the year, or same amount of sets over the course of the year as we do every other year, then this is a really disappointing list for me. Because, it's a disappointing list anyway. What I'm saying is more Star Wars sets is always good. But there's nothing on here that really tickles my fancy. It's a lot of recycled stuff they've already done, and just kind of like, let's just bang out a load and let's just redo things. So obviously a Microfighter. The Microfighters aren't great. They're not really worth talking about, but at least we're getting an X-Wing one. It's been a couple of years since we had an X-Wing one last, so okay, but just a redo. Anakin Starfighter, been done. The last version, I think, was probably as good as it's going to get. It'd be interesting to see if they can move it forward much from that, but okay, a low-value set with another Anakin in, kind of blah for me. Darth Vader art, obviously that, interested to see what that looks like. If it's two-dimensional.
Yeah, not too sure. It could be a dots thing, but yeah.
But, with that, you're not going to know until you see it. Mustafar Duel, already got one. Obviously, the first version they brought out was one of the worst sets ever built. Second version they brought out was just a tiny little set. So if they do something kind of in between, or effectively they've done it 3 times, if you include the one where they came with the Interceptor, which is probably, for me, the best one, because the Interceptor is a great ship, the green version. But that version, for $40, which is going to be about 30 quid, I'm not expecting much. So probably going to be pretty much the same as the last one, and therefore boring, been there, done that, and relatively recently. Endor Battle Pack, great. This is the only thing on here so far that kind of whets my whistle. Again, obviously they're going with that 25 quid battle pack price, so hopefully we get something worth it. It does look good, because it means that this is hinting highly towards us getting an Endor MBS or something along that line, which is great to see. So that, yes, we'll be interested to see that. I just hope it comes with Ewoks, and it's not just troops versus but the one thing I haven't really got in my collection is any Ewoks. I got like maybe 1. And obviously there's loads of different Ewoks. There's about 15 different Ewoks that have come out over the years.
I nearly bought them like separately off of eBay, but I didn't bother in the end. But yeah, I've only got 2, mate. I think Wicket and the one that came in a Christmas calendar. So, but
I'd say
please,
that as well.
If you're going to do an Endor battle pack, please don't just do Rebels and Imperials.
If it's going to be Rebels and then Stormtroopers and Scout Troopers, not interested. Y-Wing, again, the version I've got, I think it's going to be a little bit like some of the other sets they've done recently, play scale ships, where it's gotten better and better and better. It's gotten really good, and we've got the best version we can have, and then it just either starts scaling down or getting simpler or getting crapper. We're in that era at the moment, unfortunately. I think I got to say the Y-Wing I've got is the Rogue One version, which is a cracking set. Couldn't fault it at all. So I'm struggling to see how they'll improve on that. So yeah, not interested. Bespin Duel, got the best version of that I could probably get because it's a collector's version. Do I really want another one like that? And for $80, which is going to be about 65 quid, what are they really going to do? It's got to be quite small. It's going to be
you got the one that I got then, have you? I didn't realise that.
Yeah, I got mine from Mexico. Lackluster, kind of miserable looking. I can't see it being a lot of detail or decent for 65 quid. So, yeah, and either way, done. And an upscale figure, which I think the upscale figures look like dog shit anyway. So, not interested in that. So, out of all of that, I'm hopeful for the Endor Battle Pack.
Yeah.
The rest, take it or leave it.
Well, I'm close with you because mine's it, but obviously I haven't got a Y-Wing, so I'm looking forward to the Y-Wing. So yeah, very close. Endor Battle Pack and the Y-Wing. Probably will end up getting the microfighter when it's on, when a couple of quid down or whatever, because I'm now collecting them, aren't I? It's like, yeah, that's the problem when you start collecting a certain wave. But yeah, not.
Yeah, I was going to put the Bricktastic mug in there for shits and giggles, guys, but I couldn't find a picture of it, so there was no way of me adding it in. So I need somebody to send me an image of it so we can add that in every week. But yeah. But yeah,
that only comes out on the show, mate. I never use that mug apart from a Sunday night.
So there's that, and then we got this as well. Let's just get rid of this so we can see a bit better.
Yeah.
So for this, I'm interested in because look, I've always been a big fan of this. I'm a collector of art, Star Wars artwork. I'd say next to Lego, Star Wars artwork is probably my second love in terms of collecting. So yeah, great. I've always said that Lego have never really done. People are like, they're going to do this. They're going to the anniversary of Attack of the Clones, the anniversary of this. They've never really bothered with anything that doesn't line up with their own anniversaries in terms of Lego. So the reason they pushed the boat out in 1999, 2009, 2019, and then in 2024 was because they also lined up with the 10, 20, 25-year anniversary of Lego Star Wars. So when people are always saying, how come, that's it. So they don't really celebrate just the Star Wars thing.
No, they might bring one or two out.
But
maybe.
50 is a big year. Yeah, they never make a big thing of it. People are like, oh, next year is the anniversary of the Phantom of Attack of the Clones, so they're going to bring out this, and this. I'm like, you don't give a shit. 2002 wasn't a null year for them in terms of Lego.
Yeah. The only thing I will say to this is that I do think that I know it's 50 years of Star Wars, but it is but it is 50 years of New Hope, and I do think that they should do a little bit more for that because 50 is a big thing, isn't it?
Well, this is the argument we were having on WhatsApp. Is there's not actually. I like the fact that they've done 50 years of Star Wars and not 50 years of New Hope because
but then most people still call New Hope Star Wars anyway, don't they?
But it hasn't been called.
Still educating people on that one, but even I call it Star Wars still. But yeah,
it's not been called New Hope for 50 years yet.
When it first came out, it wasn't called that. It wasn't until the re-releases that they stuck it back.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why I like that in all of this they've put 50 years of Star Wars in terms of when Star Wars started. Or I don't think it's to do with the film. I think it's to do with the franchise. Star Wars franchise started. It's been going for 50 years. Because you don't celebrate anniversaries of things that started and stopped in the same year. It's stuff that's still relevant. But
yeah, 50 years is. I mean, there's lots of people that watched it back in 1977 that aren't even around now. So it's.
Well, that's it. And of course, me and you were unfortunate enough that when Nimble said, "Well, we'll never get that," well, Nimble probably will likely be around when the 100-year of anniversary is being celebrated, whereas you and I won't. So,
thanks.
But unfortunately. But that's just the way it is.
Around for 75, and then bloody.
Well, I
Anyway,
just think
on a
we'll be on
nice
then.
note.
But anyway, so no, look, I'm more interested in this. I actually did do a mock of this version. I did a Fig Bash years ago of this version, and this was before Skywalker Saga came out. So the concept art version, because I've got some of this artwork, concept Ralph McQuarrie version of
I used to have a book
of this character, or the Jedi character, if you like, or the version of Luke, if you want to call him that. I made him using parts to create a creature, to create a figure of my own, and I had on display for ages, and then eventually it kind of got lost and disappeared into the mix. But I was really excited about the idea of them adding it when they did Skywalker Saga, the Lego game. And I even said then that I think they should do this, that it'd be great if they do this, but obviously that was in a completely different community to this one. So but yeah, really, really excited to see. It says here, so far only Mustard Jewel is said to have one, but keep an eye on it. So I do like the fact they're doing these anniversary figs. For me, if they do just these concept figs, and that's it, nothing else, great. My only problem is that every year they've done this, or the last 2 times they've done this, they've used it as an excuse to kind of sell us some tat. And that's what I'm disappointed about. So if these here, if it's spread between these here, then great, because they're quite low value sets, so therefore it'd be easier to get. But the chances
probably
are
stick a really good one in the unscaled pilot Luke, because I'm not interested in that either. But
yeah, but for me, it's like somebody's saying that it's rumored to be in the Mustafa Jewel. I can't see them putting it in one of the cheaper sets. I find that hard to believe, but we'll see. But I mean, that's if the price is right.
It depends. I mean, they put the pink droid in a sort of a cheapy one, didn't they?
Yeah, I guess so. But it was
still
not
the concept art, though.
But it's not about the price. It's not the price I'm concerned with. What I'm saying is that it's a set that I wouldn't have bought if it wasn't for that fig.
Right. Yeah.
You see what I mean? It's more that. If it's cheap, it's great, because you can buy it and you can have some parts.
Yeah.
You know, for a decent price, or an extra build to just take apart and throw in the mix. But it's the fact that they're selling you some shit. Whereas it'd be good if, like when they did it with the 20th anniversary, they did it right, because it was anniversaries. They remade sets, newer versions of sets.
Yeah.
That had come out during the history of, and they were, do you see what I mean? So it was like a kind of callback in time, and that's what I liked then. But the second lot was just dish out a load of sets at different prices and throw them in there.
Apart from the GWP, that was a throwback, wasn't it? The droid carrier.
Yeah, but that didn't have one of the anniversary figs in. No,
but it was a 25th anniversary set. It had a brick, 25th anniversary brick. But I was going to say, with these figures, I know it's only another like R2, but I would love an R2 with an arm sticking out like that.
Yeah, with the clear dome. That's what I was saying, because they've done the clear dome before for another R2 unit. That'd be sweet.
One last year, didn't I? Off of oh god, what's his name? Will. Remember in the car?
No, that was there. Yeah. So for me, almost no interest in this, but lots of interest in this. But we'll wait to see what they do with it. Yeah, it's like the good old days, mate.
I know. I was going to say, welcome to episode 1.
Rancor seems to be leading the way. Nobody's touching Jabba. A vote, I think, for Tauntaun and Wampa, maybe 2 votes. But the rest of the voting is for Rancor. And we're up to 8 votes. So we're going to keep that right until the end of the show.
I will be honest. I know the Rancor was going to win, but I did do a vote for the Wampa.
Yeah, I'd probably go Wampa personally, just
because I got him as well. So you know,
same. It seems wrong to pick the others when I've never touched or felt them, or
Willy the Wampa.
Willy Wampa.
Oh yeah, Willy Wampa. So actually, it's just a side thing. What's coming up next week? Do you have, or have you given a wish list of what you might want for Father's Day?
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah.
Yeah. I have
Okay.
my kids actually, when they came round for Connor's birthday, they said, "What do you want for Father's Day?" And I went, "Oh," I said, "You're going to remember this year then," because they never, they never. Their excuse was, "I'm in America." I'm like, "Well, I was in America when it was Connor's birthday, but I made sure he had something."
Yeah.
So they're coming round on the Wednesday. They couldn't come. They couldn't come on the Tuesday because they're off to see the Kooks. It's a band.
I know. Yeah.
So they come around the way. So they asked me. So I put down 3 sets. Should we see if we can see if anyone can guess? They are all under 60 quid.
I'm trying to think what you haven't got. Let me just pull up brick set. Let me pull up brick set and see what you haven't got at the moment. Log in. Get rid of these fucking hands.
Just to help you out, none of it is sharp price ones. Brick.
Yeah. What? Yeah. What would you ask for those? Fuck no, what a pot of shit. They actually had them in B&M Bargains, which I was surprised at.
They are low. They are. The prices seem to be going down every time I look in Smiths.
All right. So 50 sets for this year. What did you say? No sharp play. What did you say the price was under?
Well, I said 60, but I mean, I may be wrong. I could even narrow it down to maybe 15.5.
Okay, so I reckon you've asked for. Oh, I don't think you don't like the Starship collection, do you?
Oh dear.
I'd be disappointed if you asked for the AT-RT attack, because I wouldn't make anybody pay that kind of price for anything that's going to be half price next couple of weeks.
You're safe there, mate.
There's not much on here that.
Well, to help you with one of them, what you said just a minute ago, you're wrong. I've got every single one apart from the.
Oh, wait a sec. Let me go back. Because all this is shite on it. I can't.
Apart from the bat with wings. No.
Batwing.
The Kylo shuttle. No thanks.
So, right, Shapley, GWP, Polybag, Speeder, not what we're talking about, Coban Speeder, already cheap. So, yeah, the busts are crap. I know you don't want those. So, I would say the AT-AT.
That's what Muttley's just said. No, surprisingly.
Starship Collection version.
Yeah, no.
Oh, so Venator then.
Yeah.
The Venator, what was how many did you say it was?
I do think that's a really good mini scale ship, to be honest, when I was waiting for it on sale. There's 2 other sets, yeah.
2 other sets.
And I help you out, they're play sets.
Under 55 quid.
Yeah.
What the hell? Yeah, have you got the battle pack, the Siege of Mandalore battle pack?
Yeah, I have got that.
It's not that then. What else is there? That's not
one
really
of the sets at the moment in Smiths. It's £49 something on one in Smiths.
Oh, is it the Anzellan ship?
Yeah, that's the second one.
Oh, surprised you like that.
Well, these are gifts, so I don't mind.
The shuttle, no, it's going to be
quite
too
unusual.
expensive. X-wing fighters, too expensive. Upscale thingies, crap.
Right. Well,
these are all.
I thought that was on sale for £54.99.
What?
The X-wing.
Is it? Oh well, I'm looking at it in dollars. In dollars, it is in pounds on here. Sorry, is 60 quid. But yeah,
but it's in Smiths. That was it. The X-wing. So I gave him a choice. Gave him a little free choice, and I said, or any others, But
nice.
But yeah, that was I thought.
Which one would you prefer of the 3?
Surprisingly, because no figgy, no buy would probably be the Venator because it would just go nice with all my other ones. Even though I'm running out of space on my shelf, might have to change things around. But yeah, I mean, but to be honest with you, I wouldn't mind. I mean, I'd probably, if I had to put it in the list, I'd probably put the Venator first, then the Anzellan ship, and then the X-Wing. I'm not too worried about the X-Wing because I'm going to be getting the calendar, which has that bloke in it anyway. So I think he wants Kinder eggs and cheese, maybe some socks and multiple. Well, I'll have that as well. Oh, I might get some. I'll tell you what I might get. They always get me a box of Ferrero Rocher. Oh. I looked for your knickknacks, by the way, Martin. They're not in either of the shops I went in. No, you just can't. I can't find the lemon and scam. I'll tell you what they had at work. They actually had it's a multi-pack of the actual Scampi fries. It come with free Scampi fries and free bacon fries. Surprisingly, by the end of my shift, there was no Scampi fries left.
So Sarah, they're on that image. You can see they're in the order that they appear. So it's Jabba, Wampa, Rancor, Tauntaun. That's the order I've put them.
Oh, hi, Angie. Oh, Angie's got a question for us. Right, here we go then. Do you both think Keanu Reeves would play a great Darth Revan? And if you watch Mole Shadow Lord, do you think that the pink Twilight Devon will become Darth Talon? Ah, right. Okay. See, I don't know the lore too much about Darth Talon, but it seems like I don't think she's going to be her, but I think she's going to be a version of. Maybe that's their version of her. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, so she can't be Darth Talon because Darth Talon existed like thousands of years before.
Yeah. So I think she's just going to be a sort of but I really couldn't answer. Keanu Reeves would play a great. Then again, I mean, I've not really.
Angie asks me this regularly, and I keep saying the same thing.
I mean, Darth Revan, I can't.
It'd be a waste of a good actor because you don't get to see Darth Revan's face.
Yeah.
So I can't see him doing it, but I don't.
Been in like the proper, all the films and stuff. I can't really. Yeah, can't really remember seeing him.
Yeah, well, he only ever appeared in Star Wars lore. He's only ever appeared in an episode of Clone Wars, which was the one with Yoda where he kind of trips out, and even then he was a ghost. So
yeah,
I can't see Star Wars ever touching it, to be honest with you, as a thing. Although we'd love to see it, but we'll see, I guess.
Yeah. Liam said I've heard this question before. Yeah. Well, I've not answered it before, so there you go.
No, Angie's asked it a few times. She's really on the Keanu bandwagon. So, but no, fair enough. Good question, though. I mean, I guess we'll see. But why is that coming up there? So, Liam, what are you doing, mate? Are you in a better position to pop in and do a little bit of Brickwall chat, a little bit of Brickwall hype with Whittakee? Because that's all we got left on the agenda. Yeah. The poll is still up for grabs for people shooting in. We'll get rid of this again now. Hopefully, Sarah's had a chance to choose what she thinks looks better. But in terms of pickups, we may as well do that now. Oh, we've got to do call a plumber. It's leaking. But we did the leaks now. So, what? Any news? Any gas? Whittakee's box of boys. Latest grabs.
Yeah.
Thanks for the donation. Oh, it wasn't really a donation.
It's the latest grabs because we wanted to get away from weekly pickups.
Look what I built. What did I build? Yeah. Oh. But I built the Imperial probe droid recently. If anybody was watching for my celebration stream of
sorry,
you will have seen I built the probe droid for my celebration of 600 episodes.
Yeah,
that's a different probe than what you used to.
I really like that set.
Hello, here he is.
G'day.
Oh, it looks lovely and sunny out there.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's been it rained yesterday, but it's beautiful today.
What's that hoodie you're wearing?
The new ACOP.
Ah!
If you ain't rocking Cool Hang, you ain't on the show.
Oh, come on now. Do you know what though? I ran the Cool Hand hoodie while I was traveling, and I was nearly 56 hours traveling without any sleep, no shower. So she got a bit stinky in the end with all the stress. So I did the laundry today. The Cool Hand hoodie's ready to go for the holiday, mate.
Nice.
I will say my excuse is all mine is in the suitcase, so that's why I'm not wearing it tonight.
Yeah. I don't want to see you wearing nothing else.
No. I beg your pardon.
No ACOB shite. No.
Come on.
Oh, mate, I've got
the brick.
Yeah.
I've got one of those. I've got my box of boys, mate. I got that one. I got my own one as well.
I got the new Ostis distribution shirt too to wear this weekend. So I got the nice ones.
Nice.
I got the Lego shirt too, the red one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Angie, that's all right. You can ask me that question every time.
No, you don't.
No. It's a good question.
I've heard that Abeloff.
Hey, you getting excited, Whittakee? Getting excited, mate?
It's not really still hit me yet. It will, because I'm thinking I'm gonna have to get off soon because there's a few things I still need to make sure go through my head. Because as I was saying, Martin, I can bring it up now. So basically, I'm getting up at 4. Catching the 5:20 bus into town, then hopefully get on the coach, and then hopefully get on the plane. I've checked in today, so I don't have to. Even though last year I checked in on the phone and I still scanned the thing, but yeah, I've been told I don't have to do that. So
you're in about 3ish or something.
It's 10 to 2.
What time you get in?
10 to 2, 1:50. Hello?
Who's picking you up from the airport? We got an Uber.
I think Ken is.
Oh, nice.
We've sorted that out as well. We're on WhatsApp and stuff. So, but yeah, if not, then it will be an Uber. But
nice.
I'm gonna look after you while you're here, mate. Don't you worry.
Thank you.
Gonna have some fun.
Yeah.
Nice. So we went to the Discovery Lego Centre here today. You can't go in the actual centre without a kid. There was no rent-a-kid situation, but there's a Lego shop there. So we went to the Lego shop, had a really nice pick-a-brick.
It's a bit like
they had a make and take. You can make this little dog. So I got the little make and take, and I haven't built it yet, but it's like a nice little cute little dog. So that was a good little freebie.
Always nice to get a freebie.
Are you back at the hotel? Back at the hotel now, or?
Yeah, I'm in the car park.
Nice.
I think once I come off
here, went to the Rennie and left me here.
I think once I come off here and start going through things, then I think it will hit me. But yeah, so just making sure that I set quite a few alarms and stuff because I panic.
Yeah.
Make sure I'll probably check my passport about 20 times.
Are you going via LAX airport?
Heathrow.
Yeah, Heathrow to where?
Direct
to Chicago.
To O'Hare.
Nice. Hopefully you have a better journey than I did.
I was going to say, you got a stop search last time as well, so let's settle that.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, there was a silver lining on that. I just skipped the queue.
Batty.
Yeah. Integrated brick separator. Yeah, it's connected to me. But yeah, I was going to say, Martin, I looked on the and where they put my seat. Yeah, possibly the worst place in the middle aisle, in the middle.
Oh no.
So it said, do you want to change your seat? And I found one right at the back, an aisle seat, and clicked it, thinking, oh, it's going to come up with a price. Nope, free. Thanks. So, yeah. So,
yeah. you can do it if you're traveling alone. You can do it, and you can still pick your seat, and it's free. But within like 48 hours or whatever, if you're traveling.
Yeah.
Obviously, me and you had to only paid because we didn't want
because
to
we
risk
wanted to make sure we
not
were
being
sat
two
together.
Yeah,
So
not that it really mattered in the end anyway. Because
basically, where I was sat last year, well, where you were sat first of all, but obviously then you let me sit in the aisle because I was dying. But yeah, nice.
You'd be right next to the toilet with your old man bladder.
See what?
You'll
By
be
the
right
toilet?
next to the toilet,
Hey, mate.
right for your old man bladder.
I ain't got one of those yet. I still don't have to get up in the middle of the night to go have a wee, thanks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I passed that point years ago. Let's see what the old beer does to you.
I mean,
I'll tell you
obviously,
what,
if I'm drinking a lot, then yeah. But
yeah, I was going to say that's one thing one of many things, but one of the main things that I don't miss about drinking, because as soon as I stopped drinking, I was like, I can't remember the last time I got up in the middle of the night to have a pee. I don't think I actually have once, apart from if I've been unwell for something else. I've never since stopping drinking, I haven't had to get up and use the toilet in the middle of the night at all. Crazy.
See, my mate, when he was drunk and stuff, he'd never share a bedroom because he never used to get up. He just used to just piss in his bed. Guarantee.
That's fucking gross.
But yeah, I was tempted when I went to check in. It said, "Oh, do you want to upgrade for 218 quid?" And I was like tempted. And I was like, "Nah, save my money."
Yeah.
Ah, you could have told me. We could have made that decision between us.
What?
Talking about the room at the Rennie.
No, I'm on about my flight.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about the Rennie rang you up and told you they wanted an upgrade.
Oh no, I would have got no. I don't think there is any. They're all pretty nice rooms, to be honest with you, mate.
There's like 3 rooms that have got a balcony, and that's it.
Yeah. But yeah, it's but no, I meant the flight. Sorry, yeah, the flight.
Well, let me do before you guys start talking about, because I want to hear what you're most excited for from someone who's been and someone who's never been, and what you're least excited for from someone who's been and not been. So before we do that, I just want to quickly do where is it? Pickups, latest grabs.
Yeah.
So latest grabs for me. I got this yesterday. If you guys were watching my daily live stream, this was like £8.50 or whatever, £9. I missed out on it on May the 4th because it was £9 then in Smith's, but they didn't have any left in stock, so I missed out on it. I do like the mechs. Big fan of these. I've only ever built one of the like 6 I've got now, but still, they will really enjoy these and customizable. One of the few things that I'll build once, take apart, and then use for something else, which I'll keep. But I still think they're great for like parts, and obviously great fig in there as well. So that. But I also forgot to say that I got one of these. I forgot to show it off during I haven't actually unwrapped it to see, for you guys to see. I got one of these. It's the Burger King cup where you put.
I should have gone to Burger King. I didn't.
Oh, cold or hot food drink in it, and then you find out which design you've got. But I haven't done it, so I haven't unwrapped it, so I don't know. So we'll see what we've got. But yeah, so I think the designs are all the same actually, but I think it changes color changes to different color depending on obviously which color you've got. But I think have you got to put something cold in it?
Something ice cold.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, let me go and put some ice and some water or something in this, guys, so we can see what we've got, and you guys can start chatting amongst you. But let us know in the comments, did you pick up one of these from Booking? To be honest, looking at the pictures, I thought it was going to be a lot bigger, because even in the picture when you order it, shows it like huge in the background. But it's like a tiny little cup. It's like,
is it metal though, Martin?
Small than this. Yes, it's steel.
Yeah, so. Looks nice. Did you have to pay extra for that?
No, it came with the meals.
Oh,
the meals weren't normal available meals. So for all I know, the meal was probably overpriced.
Yeah.
But there's no way of knowing, because obviously they were unusual meals. But yeah, I'm going to go and put some water and some ice in this and see what color I get.
I know.
Oh,
we're going to have such a great time, mate.
hopefully, I'm gonna have to start sorting some stuff out soon. I'm leaving everything at the last minute. I mean, hopefully, I shouldn't touch my suitcase now. Everything should be in there.
Yeah.
Hey, Slurpy, there you are. Evening, Slurpy. Yeah, so I'm just making sure there's a few things I just need to pack.
Yeah.
I did buy these because I know what's his name likes
The old crunchies. Yeah.
pack of 7, but there's only 4 in there now.
Ah, dear.
I might have to buy another pack. Martin, I
Yeah.
bought these
What is
7 crunchies. A pack
Fabric.
of 7. There's only 4 in there now. But they're also like snack size, so they're not the big, big
Yeah.
size.
Yeah, I brought a lot of confectionery for the boys. Lots of lollies, lots of Tim Tams.
Yeah, I got penguins. Bring in the penguins.
Oh yeah, I want to see these penguins, see how they stack up against the Tim Tam. I reckon Tim Tam's gonna shit all over them though.
Probably. Bit like what I'm going to do to you.
Oh my god, it's gonna be a fun week.
Yeah. Oh,
Green. It's green.
miss my baby.
Oh, it's
Oh,
green.
Green.
Oh wow.
I was hoping for the blue one, to be honest with you, but I'm happy with green.
It looks cool.
But,
So, right, Whittakee, start us
Yes.
off. What's the top 3 things you're looking forward to? And look, let's not have meeting up with all the boys.
yeah,
That's kind of like,
Right.
well, obviously that. That's like what specifically things, was something you ate, a place you went, doing the
Right.
stream. Doing
Hey,
the
I've got
stream
a top
live from
one,
there.
yeah, and you know what? You'll know exactly when I say this. What am I mainly looking forward to going over to Brickworld?
Edibles.
Is eating food.
I don't believe it.
But what
Is-
specifically?
Like Chicago pizzas and burgers and just all the junk stuff. And now you've mentioned it, the second thing then is maybe some edibles. Because while in Rome, I've given up all of that stuff. But the third thing is well, right. Oh, right.
I don't know where they came from.
No.
I do.
What is it, like 2/8 of an ounce or something like that?
They're edibles. So
Chewable, yeah.
10 milligram THC per chew.
10 milligrams, yeah. It's not worth getting out of bed for, is it?
I mean, one that I had when somebody gave it, I won't say his name, gave it to me. It was nice. I liked it. It didn't mong me out or anything. And like when I had a couple of puffs, oh my god, I was like a zombie because I hadn't had it for about 6 months. I suppose what's the third thing?
The best part about those, when you had that stuff, was that you telling us every 5 seconds. 'Cause you were like, instead of telling us you were ill every 5 seconds, you were just like, oh yeah, but I've had an edible.
I couldn't shut up.
You don't need to whisper it because it's legal here.
Yeah,
and
but also
otherwise you wouldn't have had it. And then you'd be like,
also
oh
you
yeah,
lot-
well what it is because I've had an edible. See, oh right, oh yeah, it's because what
I did not go on about it. It was you lot that said, "Oh, we can tell you've had one because you look well when you're chatting."
Yeah, you shut up like.
So the third thing is, I mean, obviously, I'm looking forward to actually the Brick World, the whole atmosphere, the hotel, the going down for breakfast. I tell you what, I hope that lady's still there. She was great. She's probably been deported by now, but
No.
But yeah, so that's my 3 things, I suppose. Yeah, and yeah, the obvious one, which was the cop out answer, is obviously seeing everyone again. So, yeah, Amy. Yeah, I didn't get to eat last. Not much, only cheesecake and some pretzels,
and a banana and some and edibles.
Yeah.
We're getting diabetes. We're getting diabetes when we go there.
So yeah, like I said, Met some of my sort of ex-family today that I haven't seen. I thought it was 14 years. It's 21 years. And the first thing they said was how well I looked. So that was nice.
Oh,
Yeah. Even my ex-wife said, "You put on some weight." I was like, "Yeah,
nice.
yeah." But yeah, so I expect plenty of foodie Instagram then, Martin. Yeah, I'll try. I tend to leave things till I get back because it's like, Facebook, you put on there, "Yay, I'm in Chicago, way!" Like, right, let's go and raid his house. Even though
Yeah.
I admitted it on here, but there you go. But yeah, so
What about you then, Liam?
yeah, Liam.
Yeah, look, the mocks are a big part for me. Like I've fallen in love with the art that is building a brick. And, in Tasmania, we have some good artists, but there's, it's a very small venue for our sort of vention, sort of bricktastic sort of thing. So going and seeing the big boys playing some big boy mocks, that's going to be amazing. I think Kennedy True Squadron's teaming up with a bunch of people this year, doing a Naboo mock, which I'm pretty excited to see. My co-host, Smoky Smokes, might be pulling out a mock this year. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for seeing all the different types of mocks and stuff. That's probably one of the best parts. I mean, I guess the food. I mean, I've had some great food since I've been here. Different stuff, like lots of Asian food. To be honest, it's been great. Went to a teppanyaki bar for Oster's birthday on Friday. That was really good. So the food's pretty good here. There's a lot of different types of food. And yeah, like the Rennie too, just staying and being in the atmosphere of the Rennie, because Ostef and I had a drink at the Rennie bar recently on Friday night after his birthday dinner, and we met the bartender Joe there. We got a selfie with him, so Joe's going to look after us at the Rennie bar for all the boys. So
nice,
going to be good. Heaps of other stuff. Like clearly, like there's been 2 years in the making for this holiday. So there's so many beautiful people I can't wait to meet. Like Amy. I'm pretty sure Papa Rex is going to be there. I'm really excited for that. So yeah, lots of really interesting people. Oh my God, I can't wait for Whittakee to shit on my chest. Yes, I'm so excited. So excited to meet Whittakee.
Oh,
nice.
I'll tell you what. One thing that you'll hopefully you'll think is amazing as well is the ball contraption, mate. It's just that is great. That is an actual Lego thing. It's nothing that we're going to be doing in the room.
Oh, we're going to have so much fun, dude. I really can't wait to give you a big hug and meet you for the first time. It's going to be amazing.
Right. On that note, I'm actually going to say goodnight because I'm going to need to get some stuff ready and make sure that everything's ticked. Because obviously, because you were going to ask me as well, like the worst thing. And the worst thing about going is the actual, this bit tomorrow is making sure I get the right bus, coach, plane.
I was the same.
Once I'm on the plane, I'll be fine. And obviously, though, and it's you always panic. Like last year, where you stay, when you go through customs and stuff. And I had to do like fingerprints and all that, and then they're like, "Where you staying? Where and why are you here?" I'm like, "I'm coming to a Lego convention."
No, really.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Getting there. The only other negative thing about going, and I do mean this, him and Slurpy not going. That's a shame, but
we'll be there in spirit, mate.
Yeah. I'm sure you will be. I've got little pictures of you in my wallet. Mate, what you should have done, actually, you should have sent me some of those stickers so I could have stuck them everywhere.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it. But
No.
the one thing that I for me though is like, if I hadn't had this time off work still, because originally I was supposed to cancel this time off, but I didn't because I was like, well, it was kind of too short notice by the time I had actually cancelled the hotel and everything. But that's the worst part for me is that I'm going to be off work, so I'm going to be more likely to think about it. Whereas if I'd been in work, I'd have forgotten all about it, and then obviously by the time Sunday come round, I wouldn't even be thinking about it. But because I'm off work, every now and then I'm gonna like, obviously I don't scroll through things like Instagram and YouTube, so I wouldn't have known from that. But I would know from like just every now and then stopping and thinking and being like, oh yeah, I would have been a brick wall run out now, but it is what it is. Can't have them all.
I've got to make sure everything's charged up as well for tomorrow. Right. Anyway, Martin, great show tonight. Thanks. Brilliant. I will see you tomorrow, Liam.
Yeah, see you tomorrow, darling.
Yeah. And hopefully, come into the show next week. But thanks, Martin, for everything tonight. Brilliant. Like I said, I love the Ice Cube. Thanks to all the chat for getting involved. Oh, what was the result? Or are you not going to still? What is it at the moment anyway?
Rancor's just completely wiped the floor with everybody.
Yeah,
so
Rancor would.
Rancor is going to be the number one.
Which is fair enough. It deserves to be, but yeah. But I thought I'd just do a little vote for me Wampa. Yeah. What's your favourite one out of this lot before I go?
To be fair, all the top four are just, absolutely fantastic. But I went Rancor, and I probably would have gone Wampa, then
Wampa's ace.
Maybe Tauntaun, then Jabba, but I really like that. Jabba is probably one of the best ones ever. So, yeah.
Right. Thanks, Fix My Bricks. Right. Take care, everyone. And, see you on the other side.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
Now I got for some reason I can't see the thing.
Well, I wouldn't worry about it, mate, because we're going to end it here now anyway, to be honest with you, because we've gone over 3 hours anyway. So,
okay.
So yeah, guys, this is it. So day 104, streaming every day till we hit 1,000 subscribers, but also episode 90 of our regular weekend show. So if you're just watching this on replay or just tuning in, then go and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the stream and get your thoughts in the comments, even if it's after the stream, even if you're watching this on replay, because that does help us out as well. And yeah, really appreciate you guys tuning in for this week's episode, which was mostly around Lego Star Wars Moulded figs. And this is, as you can see, was the overall ranking. We managed to guess something in every element this time. So let us know in the comments. Do you believe this is right? Is there something here that should have been somewhere else? Are you happy with Rancor being ice cold? Let us know. Too late to change it, but be interesting to know. But yeah, everyone's saying having a wonderful time. Everyone's saying great stream. Good night. Love you all. Appreciate you all. Special shout out to Muttley, who gifted another 10 members, which means we've now got 56 members. There's already all 46 of them scrolling across the bottom, and I will find out who those additional 10 were and add those on. And I'll try and celebrate it via Instagram as well to give those people a chance to actually come across the channel. So they might not know otherwise. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no way to reach out to people via YouTube directly. So, but it is what it is. Hopefully they'll see it at some point. But appreciate you all. Thanks for tuning in. Come back next week, episode 91. And I'm going to be putting an opportunity for everybody who's a member to come up with some ideas. We're going to pick 4 ideas from our ideas list that Nimble's put together of what we should do in next week's episode. And you guys in the members poll are going to choose what we do. So that's going to be going up very soon. I'm going to try and do it by like tomorrow at the latest. So you guys got all week to cover it.
And it's all going to go tits up
next
week.
We're
going to invade you.
Yeah, and don't forget next week we're going to have a live tune-in from our counterparts. So we'll do half the show topic. The other half of the show will be Liam, Smokey, Whittakee, and Ken versus me, Nimble, Slurpy, and Padawan. UK versus US. So we'll do some kind of competition. I don't know what we're going to do. We'll make it fun. So we'll see you guys then. Thanks for everything. Good night, and see you next week.
Keep it real.